Welcome to the second stream of The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. Dragon Roost Cavern. I'm gonna break these pots to get a heart. Even though I don't need it, but... Anyway. Or as I like to call this game, Wandu Waku. I think it was Tyler earlier, you called it Wand Wanker, which I think is pretty good. Forgot I'm full up on rupees, look at that. Alright, we got 2 bokoblins to deal with. Oops. Oh, you targeted the wrong one. Oh. I wonder what the, if there's an actual damage difference with attacks. I know there is an Ocarina. Damn, I wanted a heart, not a rupee. Like in Ocarina, there is, like if you do jump strikes in Ocarina... Oh my god, my mind. As soon as I start streaming, my mind just falls apart. In Ocarina of Time, jump slashes do like 2 or 3 times the damage as a normal slash, and I wonder if that's true for this too, because I feel like the parries do the most damage. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if it's for true. Can I just have a heart? Thank you. I've brought you a heart. Thank you. These facial expressions in this game kill me. They're very expressive. And it's something I really like about this game. So we'll get a little, a camera rotate. This kind of reminds me of the Goron Mines from TP. I'm just going to refer to every Zelda game by its initials. You guys remember that time I streamed part of OOT? Double OT. The only Zelda game I've never played is Botwa. Botwa? I don't know how you'd say it. A lot of people don't like the DS game Puh, but I like Puh. Or PH. Puh. Alright, the Keys. Keys needs to get over here. Double OT is Link's secret agent name, yeah, for Or I know a dude just came over to hit me and then ran away. A big fan favorite is I love the smoke clouds in this game. I love how cartoony they actually remind me exactly of the Disney version of Mulan. I don't know why I said the Disney version because I think the live action one is also Disney, but I meant like the cartoon one. Very Mulan-esque. I made a platform. Now we're like towards the end of Revenge of the Sith when Anakin and Obi-Wan are just like on those like things during their duel, and they're like over the lava field and they're just standing on like little things. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Love they carried the bomb explosion animations over all. Did they? I don't remember. I actually loved, I think one of, if not my favorite stage in Smash 3DS was they actually had the Spirit Tracks train, and I really liked that. Wow, no Goopy. Mulan is my favorite movie since... Like, your favorite Disney movie or your favorite movie in general? It's in my top 5 Disney movies for sure. My all-time favorite Disney movie is Black Cauldron, which is wildly slept on, but it's basically a Zelda movie. And drop your weapon. Love when they do that, like, fucking crazy leap. I missed. I don't know how that one hit. Let's see, my ranking is... My top 5 is Black Cauldron, The Emperor's New Groove, Lilo and Stitch, then probably Mulan. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, that's the door I came from. Black Cauldron, Emperor's New Groove, Lilo and Stitch, Mulan. Now what would be fifth? I'm very nostalgic for Toy Story. I think like Toy Story is like my biggest, like, I remember it from childhood movie, like Disney movie. Like Toy Story is like the most nostalgic Disney movie to me. Like the first Toy Story. Like I watched it all the time as a kid. Black Cauldron's so fucking good, Tyler. It's literally just a Zelda movie. Like the main character is just a dude in a green tunic who gets a magic sword. And he has like, and there's like fairies in it. And there's like a princess who does like magic, and there's like an evil horned demon king that's like the bad guy. Like it's literally Zelda. It's more Zelda than the Zelda cartoon was. You watched it in high school for a film class? That's kind of cool. Oh, God damn it. There we go. Oh shit, I almost like... Sometimes the controls for this are too fluid. They're too gender fluid, really. Where the fuck is the gender fluid? I drank it. That sounds good. I wish I watched more movies in school. Oh, he dropped a little orb. I think that's the first one we've gotten so far. Oh, there's the Goopy. I'll call him a Goopy. I used to have a parakeet named Goopy. It's Mulan, Lilo and Stitch, Alice in Wonderland, Peter Pan, and Moana. I actually haven't seen Moana. I haven't seen a lot of the newer ones. I think the most recent new one I saw was oh, you know, I watched Onward. That was actually pretty good. I really liked Onward. And then before that, I think the most recent one I've seen is I don't remember the name. It's the one with the emotions inside the girl's head. It's got like depression-y, like the little blue girl, and she's like depressed all the time, and she like ruins everything. And then there's like the happy one that's Amy Poehler, and it had like the imaginary friend, and everyone's like, "Oh, the imaginary friend dies, and it's the saddest thing." I should watch Pixar. See, I can never differentiate Pixar from Disney. I don't know why, but like I never know which is which. Big Hero 6 I didn't really like. And then I watched it a second time and I liked it a lot more. And the mom on Big Hero 6 has a fucking... things I would do to her would be considered illegal, probably. Wow, no feather for me? Wow. 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 Is she an aunt? Aunt? See, the thing is, like, I know the word aunt is incorrect, but I hate the feeling of saying aunt, because I feel like I'm, like, trying to sound more sophisticated than I am. Like, yes, my aunt. I'm so fancy. Oh, I almost fell off the edge there. Oh. There we go. Oops. Oop. Shoot. Pixar's owned by Disney. Are they? I thought they were, like, competitors or something. I'm thinking like DreamWorks or something. Oh God! Ugh. Can you just climb up here? God, his fucking controls. Sometimes. It's actually like the controls for Wind Waker are very responsive and fluid. It's that the GameCube controller is too sensitive sometimes. Sometimes. Aren't we all a little too sensitive sometimes, though? Say Auntie. Auntie Amelia. Decent, or ante? Up the ante? Auntie Amelia, I'm late for supper. Yeah. So if you drop some bait, you bitch. If you drop some bait by that hole, the rats will actually. Hey. The rats will actually sell you a red potion, but I don't need that because I can get a fairy later for free, and that's better. Yeah, and he even tells you, Auntie Meals. You fucking cocksucker. Can you climb up here? Jeez. Oh, he got away with part of my money. He got a yellow rupee. He deserved it. That's his paycheck. Okay. Gotta light this thing. Drop some bait near your hole. Please do. Like I said, either because of accent. What does your accent make you say then? It should be the cum piss. So I think I already got the dungeon map right. Yeah, that's the cum piss. Do you say like auntie? Say auntie. Auntie. You got a small key. Lots of small keys in here. I wonder what, like, which Zelda dungeon has the most small keys used. There's one in Link's Awakening that has, like, 3 extra small keys because there's 3 optional doors that all give you an extra small key. I don't remember which dungeon it is. Okay, I hate being on this ledge right here. Okay, I'm gonna get you over here. Okay, there we go. Because this one usually drops an item. Oh my god! You motherfucker. He's gonna go flying. Yep. And he's gonna drop the item I want. Okay, no, it's just Ruby. I don't care. Probably like that. Which one? Auntie? Auntie? Like a creaking bed? Like you're having sex on a bed, you're like, auntie? Auntie? That's how you say it? Let's get some fire in here. Run past the keys. Got a light thing. Yeah, I know there's a treasure chest over there. Oh god, you bitches. You guys fucking suck. Will you fuck off? Jeez. Oh my god, a heart. Can you... Oh my god, there's still another one. You guys are annoying. There's a chest here. On E in ow. Hey, a joy pendant. It's not too bad. Not too shabby. I mean, you're basically in discount Australia, so you just have like a discount Australian accent, right? Amelia, have we ever, like, video chatted? I cannot remember. Like, I don't know if I've ever heard your voice. I never use these fucking warps, but why not? I think Link's Awakening might have been the first game to have the warp system in it, with like the portal warp things. Link to the Past might have had them. Actually, it's possible Zelda 1 or 2 had them, because like I know those two the least. Because I don't particularly like them. Australia's discount New Zealand. I mean, you guys did have Lord of the Rings, I suppose. Australia doesn't. Australia just has giant spiders. Climb into the pot, Weed Lord. Okay, absolutely love this, that one of them is just sitting in this fucking jar. Oh my god. It's this middle one here. Oh my god, can you... Oh, not the middle one, but it was that one. Oh, he was inside of it. It'd be great if I could see. I love how annoyed I am at certain parts of this game. As much as I love it. Heard my voice in the video a little bit ago and made fun of me. A lot of shows and movies here. I know an actor I absolutely love. A couple actors I love are actually from New Zealand. Sam Neill, who's from Jurassic Park. There's I absolutely love Carl Urban. I'm fairly certain Carl Urban's from New Zealand, if I remember correctly. He's in The Boys right now. Tyler, if you haven't seen The Boys yet, you need to. I feel like you'd really like it. You don't have any deadly animals? Australia has, like, exclusively deadly animals. That's all they have. I know how the sea chart works. Carl Urban is from New Zealand? Yeah. He's cool. I actually really love the Doom movie, and he was the main in that. So also in... Oh, God. Why not pick up this one? In this jar over here, which I absolutely love, there's another one. I love that they just hide in there. Oh. Boom. Everyone says watch The Boys on. I don't think it's... It kind of has like the whole Breaking Bad thing where everyone's like, you gotta see, it's like the best fucking thing. I don't think it's like the best thing ever made, just like with Breaking Bad, but it's pretty good. In fact, I would say even The Boys is something that like you could probably guess if you'd like it just based on the first episode. Like, just watch 1, maybe 2 episodes, and you'll know if it's something you're into. Like, it's not something you have to commit to. There's one more in here. Oh, no, it's a joy pendant. I was wrong. Oh, God, is this the shitty room? This is the worst room. I cannot stand this room. Okay, get rid of you. Oh, wait. I can do this. Okay. Not a problem. We got this. You know who Carl Urban is? He's Grim in the Doom movie, which is pretty good. I like it. He is, why can I not remember the name of his character in The Boys? Billy Butcher. He's Billy Butcher on The Boys. He is, he was actually in Lord of the Rings, which is filmed in New Zealand. He played, oh boy, why can I not remember his name? Was it Theoden? I'm a fake Lord of the Rings fan. I can't remember anybody that's not like a main character. Oh, okay. Thank you, Tyler. Oh, Tyler, you are on top of things. I think Theoden's the king. That gets, like, corrupted by, the guy that plays Chucky. Fucking Brad Dourif. He's always a fucking, like, bad dude. Loves those roles. You have no power here. Love the loop. Oh, right next to the ramp. I love that you can see the stairs change color right on this next one. See? Oops. Oops. Oh, I fucked up. Oh no. I fucked up. It's fine. It's fine. It's so fine. We're good. This is not how you're supposed to do this, but oh no, it finally. Okay, let's do that over. We'll do it the right way. There you go. That was kind of stupid, but I liked it. Alright, you bitches. Oh, he just hit his friend. Nah, I'm too far. Oh, whoa! Oh no, I got stuck in the wall briefly. You guys are hitting each other. I want to see more of it. Here, hit your friend. Yeah, nice. Can you kill each other? I want to see when you kill the other. I've never watched you guys kill each other. I want to see it happen. Brothers on the battlefield become enemies. Give me this hard. I had my shield up. It's not fair. I'm curious if they can actually kill each other. I can't believe I'm just fucking around doing this right now. How did that happen? This one swung and they both died. Oh boy, this is hard though. Well, I think he's got to sniff the around, figure out what he's doing. Oh, I'm gonna do my favorite thing here. Oh, they're so quick when they want to be, like, fast. Fast motherfucker. I don't think I'll be able to do it since he's, like, alerted. But you can stab him in the ass, and they have, like, the funniest reaction. I hate the poke. Oops, I could have parried there. I didn't. Oh, I keep fucking up doing that fucking parry. I keep expecting the jab. I love when he just pushes. He's like, fuck off. Oh, fuck. I keep expecting the poke. There we go. What? That time I did it right. He's gonna do a punch. Yeah. I had my shield up. What the fuck? And sometimes the motherfuckers had it. When he pushes, take a swing, bro. You mad, bro? Getting trolled, bro? You epic mad? A skull necklace. I'm gonna wear them. I think it'd be cool if you could wear the jewelry you get in this game from enemies. Just wear like 400 fucking skull pendants. Hey Meldy. Art thou angry, brother? Are you enraged? Art thou cringe-pilled? Still trying to think of other things Karl Urban's been in. Because Karl Urban's been in a lot. Oh, he was, oh my god, he was in Thor Ragnarok. Because, he's been in the MCU, he's been in Lord of the Rings. I think, like, the only big franchise he wasn't in was Star Wars. I cannot remember the name of his, Marvel character either in Thor. Like every character in Thor, the Thor movies has like a weird name. Hard to keep track of anybody. I should actually equip. Oops. Grab this branch. It's a branch. Star Trek, that's what else he was in. Thank you, Tyler. Wow. Yeah, he was, oh god, I don't know Star Trek characters. Val's a huge Star Trek nerd, and actually, like, loves Karl Urban's character in it. He said it's, like, one of the best castings in anything. She's at work, so she cannot commentate on this stream. Oh, he was in Star Wars. I forgot about that. Okay, so it was, it's Harry Potter is the big franchise that he wasn't in. Because he's done Marvel, he's done Lord of the Rings, he's done, Star Wars, Marvel, Lord of the Rings, Star Trek, like everything except Harry Potter. Yeah, he was in Riddick too, wasn't he? He was, I cannot remember his character's name, but he was like, the guy that, like, took over, Riddick's spot. I don't remember as well, because that's Chronicles of Riddick, and that's, like, my least favorite one. But, like, Karl Urban, like, he's kind of slept on. Like, he's not, like, as popular as I feel like he should be with how much, like, huge stuff he's been in. I fucking love How They Walk. It's my fucking, their favorite. Like, they're so doofy. Like, Deputy Doofy. From, Shriek, If You Know What I Did Last Friday the 13th. Come on, bitch. Uh-oh. I taunted him too much. Yeah, fuck off. Killed and launched into the lava. Vako. That's what I thought. But there was something else where there's a character named Vako, and I was thinking of that, and I was like, no, that's not correct. I can't remember, because, like, so many things utilize the same, like, names, especially in, like, sci-fi media and stuff. Break. There we go. I was curious if it would break if you walk really slow. He was in Dread too. I never saw Dread. Is it, like, good? Good weird? Is it, like, shitty weird? Like, he fell and then immediately got pushed back up. Yep. I'm trying to think of, like, an example of, like, what's like a good shitty movie and what's, like, a bad shitty movie. And there's, like, a lot of both, but for some reason I cannot think. I also hate, I don't think you can see him from here. Yeah, no. There's two fire keys that just spawn in from nowhere when you do this. I think Sucker Punch is, like, somehow both a good and shitty weird movie. Oh, this isn't the spot with the fire keys. Never mind. Actually, I think it's in the next room. Yeah, this room. On your way back. Sucker Punch is, like, a movie where it's, like, it's kind of cool. It has, like, some cool fight scenes, but, like, it's also, like, a piece of shit movie. And then there's movies that are, like, cool, but, like, they get kind of, like, fucking ruined. Like, Baby Driver is a fucking amazing movie, but, like, too many people, like, fucking are stupid about liking it. Just like Drive. Like, Drive's really cool. Drive's a cool movie, but like you get that thing where it's like... It's hard to say that you like the movie Drive without sounding cringy now. All the like edgy dudes online are like, oh, like I'm just like the character in Drive. Just like Ryan Gosling. No, you're not. Nobody's like Ryan Gosling. Just like nobody's like Ryan Reynolds. They'll be like, oh, I relate to Deadpool. How? I relate to the Joker. Your whole life is a Joker moment. Dread is generally liked. Futuristic movie where a gang makes a mind-altering drug called slow-mo. That sounds kind of dumb. And here's the stupid fire keys. All the Joker motivational quotes. I love the when the world is poo-poo, be the pee-pee. I love the stupid ones. The stupid motivational Joker quotes. I almost said posters. I need like a motivational Joker poster that just says that. It's like a giant like wall poster. It just says, you know, when life is poo-poo, be the pee-pee. The literal second I put my shield down to hit him, he hits forward. He pressed forward on his control stick. He knew what he was doing. Swing. Swing, swing. Oh, they are here. Yeah, fucking keys. I knew the fire keys appeared there. I was just wrong about when. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. Where? Oh my god, I'm stuck on the stupid thing. I was stuck on the thing with the, oh god, more fire keys. Do you have enough fire keys in this fucking place? See, he's not hitting me, but as soon as I put my shield down, he will. Because he's getting all up in my fucking ass. There we go. I fucking cannot stand the fucking fire keys. Like they're annoying just to be annoying. Oh, he fell. He didn't fall off, but... What's weird to me is when they fall off a ledge, or like a bridge like that, they hang there and they start like catching water in their mouth. And I'm not sure what that animation is supposed to mean, really. It's just... It's not a bad animation, it's just bizarre. Like, I don't get it. I don't get things. I am tired. You know what's weird is, like, generally I'm not a fan of the Tower of the Gods section of this game. But, like, earlier today when I was thinking about how, like, I wanted to stream more of Wind Waker, I was like, man, I actually, like, really... I'm kind of in the mood to play the Tower of the Gods. Of course, I'm not going to get there on tonight's stream. In fact, if I had to guess, the stream will probably end once I get to the Tower of the Gods. Maybe a little before then. Definitely not doing Tower of the Gods tonight. As far as I can wager. Who knows? I do have to be up early tomorrow, which kind of sucks. It doesn't suck that I have to be up early. Like, it's actually like a good thing that I'm doing tomorrow. But it sucks to be up early. You know? When you're not used to being up early. They should have the fairy in it. Yep. Imprisoned. from another Zelda game. The boss, the imprisoned. He's from It's the initials for the game. Let's get healed, even though we're at full. A joy pendant. Alright, motherfucker. Can you... I just want to open this chest, and then I will leave. I will open this chest, and I will open this chest, and I will leave. There we go. Oh, Knight's Crest. Oh, this looks like fucking Hercule's belt. The martial arts champion. Strongest character in Dragon Ball. Have you ever noticed they've never had Zeno fight Hercule? Because Zeno would lose. Tail. I love how much of a throwback to Oot this is. With this boss is basically just Goma. But also you're in like King Dodongo's cavern. You're like his boss room. I guess like King Dodongo's is more of a square and this is more of a circle. Alright, do something. Do something. There we go. Can you prepare this? Thank you. I am not doing this quick enough. Yeah. Oh my god. Once you actually get this fight going, it's fine. Like this. It's just that first little... What the fuck's pulling on my ass? Damn, I was hoping I'd get up on the ledge. That's fine. He's just standing there, menacingly. I love his eye just doing the, like, you could add like a cartoon, like, wing, like put a door stopper, you know, like sound effects. But I never get hit when I'm doing that. That's stupid. You can immediately just go right into the second one. Come on. Ugh. Usually I manage to get to ledges. I should have positioned myself better. And then one more should do it. And once you break his shell, it's super easy. In fact, let's do fight, yeah. Well, your fucking meaty claw is right in my way. Big meaty thighs. Crack. Cracking his trans egg. Now he naked. Oh, I thought I went far enough to land on the ledge, but I guess not. He looks so doofy now. Oh my god. Can you highlight him? Thank you. And then... that's it. Egg time! We finally hatched. Is it a she? I guess since it's Goma. Getting stiff. Stiff and cracking. Oh, I love the Mulan smoke. Smoking with Mulan. Do the hop. Yeah. Hop dance. Like Hopper from Stranger Things. Still hopping. Oh, I'm just standing here. Not even paying attention. All these little warp things. The Hopper dance, I forgot about that. Was that I think that was season 2. It might have been 3, but I'm pretty sure it was season 2. Best part of season 2 was Steve's character development, though. Always stand by that. Fucking love Steve. And like a T-Rex roar. Weed Lord! Oh, it's season 2. That's what I was thinking. Well, Prince Kamali. Give me the fucking Dragon Ball. Gotta find those 7 balls. Danger all around you. Villains everywhere. Evil, it's around you. Goku. He's gonna show you. He's gonna help you find the way. Goku, he's gonna show you. He and his friends are gonna save the day. Dragon Ball. God, I love the Canadian BLT dub for Dragon Ball. I really like it, like unironically. I love the soundtrack for it. They really give it like an adventure-y, like mystical feeling to it. Use the wind, God's wind. Such a dumb quote. They did not think on that at all. See you again someday. I will never see you again, ever. Was Dragon Ball Z a big thing in America? Oh my god, Amelia. Yes, very much so. I don't think Beetle has anything else that I want right now. Hey, they have Beto over here. Oh my god. My boob talking to me. Dragon Ball Z was huge. The 3 big things for every little boy, it was Dragon Ball Z, it was Power Rangers, and it was wrestling. And I was a Power Rangers Dragon Ball Z kid. Never got into wrestling. This dude's name is Beto. Listen, man, you're not one of those native islanders, are you? Why? My problem is, I just have no idea how I'm supposed to get up there, and I have a job interview. You climb like that. Watch me. Look, you climb. You climb right here. And you just go inside. Like, it's that simple. It's a huge thing growing up here. All boys race on watch episode. Yeah, that's how it worked here, too. Oh yeah, I have to change this stupid... God. That and Pokemon. Like, I vividly remember, like, every day after elementary school, I would go home and watch Pokemon at, like, 3. South. Like original Pokemon. Pokemon. That's only on Saturday. Like, you still have Dragon Ball Z like on your TVs on Saturday mornings? Hello. Oh, I cannot remember this dude's name. If he has a name. I feel like he has a name. Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, and Yu. Yeah, so it was like... For me, it was like Pokemon would be on when I got home from school at like 3. And then like later on in the night, like around like more like 5 or 6 or 7, they would switch to like, you know, Toonami. And it was like Dragon Ball Z and Yu Yu Hakusho. And Full Metal Alchemist actually... first time. Oh my god, Amelia, we don't have Dragon Ball Z still on cable on the mornings here. So, like, I still remember when I was like, oh my god, how old was I? Maybe around like 11 or so. I actually spent the night at my mom's friend's house because my mom's friend Holly, she she cleaned. She was like a janitor for a living, so she worked nights, and she had 3 kids. And my mom would come over and babysit them and like watch her kids. They're just called Fishmen. They don't have a name. My mom would like watch her kids, like babysit them while Holly worked, and then like kind of clean up her house for her since she didn't have time to do it. And then I would just hang out in her living room and watch cable because my mom and I didn't have cable at our house because we couldn't afford it because I grew up very poor, especially compared to now. Like I actually I live pretty comfortably now, but I was very poor as a kid. And I would watch cable at her house because I didn't have it, and so that's how I got into like. I remember like one night I was like browsing for like Cartoon Network because I loved like that was still back when like Teen Titans and stuff was on Cartoon Network. I was like, what's like Teen Titans or whatever, but it was like the middle of the night. It was like midnight, so it was late night Toonami, and so I got to see the first that night. I got to see the first episode of Full Metal Alchemist. And I thought that was the coolest thing because it was the one where it was we're gonna go to that island really late in the game. Oops, that one. I got to see the very first episode of Full Metal Alchemist, and I thought it was the coolest thing because it was the one where Ed, and I'm not talking about Brotherhood, I mean original Full Metal. This is back when like 2004, I think. Around then, and so it was the episode where they like Ed fought the Chimera, and like it like where he like oh, it won't let me go to the fairy island. That's stupid. Where like he like like fucking like rips off his fucking jacket, and he's like, "Is this what you want? Look!" And he's like really cool, and it shows like his whole arm is automail in front of Rose. And I remember seeing that when I was like 11. I was like, this is so fucking cool. But then right after that, they did an episode of Yu Yu Hakusho. And it was the one where it was really late into Yu Yu Hakusho because it was Yusuke fighting Sensui. And it was the episode where Koenma was going to use the Mafuken, fucking Yu Yu Hakusho spoilers in here that are not going to make any sense without context. Koenma was going to use the Mafuken to seal away Sensui, and Yusuke knocked it out of Koenma's arm and caught it with his foot. Like he had it like between his toes on his foot. And I remember like I switched to the channel like just to check out because I was like, oh, like I wonder what other anime I can see. And it was Yu Yu Hakusho, and I'd never seen it before. So my first ever experience with Yu Yu Hakusho, which is my all-time favorite anime, was seeing Yusuke just standing there on one foot with a pacifier on his other foot. And I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? And somehow, despite that first impression, it became one of my favorites. Or my actual favorite, like absolute. See if I can get this stupid treasure over here. Or he's gonna be like, hey, you can't go that far yet. Can't let you do it. Not allowed. And it's about right here. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's gonna be rupees. And I have a full wallet. It'll probably just be like a red rupee, it doesn't matter. Or it'll be something cool. Maybe I'll look out and it'll be like a heart piece. It's a purple rupee, whatever. Who cares? So, the first episode of Full Metal I ever saw was the very first episode. First episode of Pokemon I ever saw was the first episode because I got into Pokemon right away and I committed to watching every episode after school. And I was miserable anytime, I had like an appointment after school and I missed an episode because we didn't have like DVR back then or anything. That's why I hate when people are like, oh, like things were way better back then. No, they weren't. Like, you didn't have DVR then. I can just if I have an appointment, I can just record an episode of TV I want to see now, or I can stream it. Like, I didn't have that option then. I had to hope that they did a rerun of that same episode of Pokemon. Like, I just had to hope for that. You had to resort to the TV Guide, and you remember like they had the stupid TV Guide channel, which went slow as shit, and it would just kind of scroll up and tell you what was on every channel, but it went, like, fucking slow as shit, and if you missed, like, what channel you were looking for, you had to wait, like, 10 more minutes for it to loop back. It was a nightmare. Like, things were not better in my childhood. Things were better when I was a kid. No, they weren't. They were worse. Shit sucked. I fucking love that I can just watch anything I want at any point. But yeah, first episode of Pokemon I ever saw was the very first episode of Pokemon. First episode of Full Metal I ever saw was the first episode of Full Metal. First episode of Yu Yu Hakusho I ever saw was the stupid pacifier foot one. And then the first episode of Dragon Ball Z that I ever saw, with zero context whatsoever, was the episode where Frieza kills Vegeta. Like, shot him through the heart with the fucking death beam. And Goku being like, he couldn't even defend himself, and yeah, so it was like, I think that was like really early into Dragon Ball Z as well, because that was only like so many episodes into it being dubbed by Funimation after the Ocean dub switch. Because it was during the Ginyu saga that they switched from Ocean to Funimation in the US. And so, like, during the Frieza arc was pretty early still into that. Like, I think Dragon Ball had only been going a few months. I only stream because I hate ads. That's fair. I'm not a... I mean, a lot of streaming services still do ads even when you pay for them. I think it's stupid. It's like there was a thing on how, streaming kind of, like, came about as a way to, like, mitigate the problems that cable had. Like, it was, like, more accessible, you could do it anytime you want, blah, blah, blah. There wasn't, like, ads or anything. But now streaming services are putting ads all the time. And they're all, like, on different services. Like, you know, you have Disney Plus, you have HBO Max, you have Netflix, you have Hulu, you have blah, 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 blah. And somebody said that eventually going to reach a point where we're going to circle back to needing cable, because we're going to need like one platform to hold all the services and shows and stuff, instead of having like 200 streaming services. And so eventually someone's going to be like, all right, we need like, you know, we need like one place to watch everything, and then we're going to circle back to cable as a concept. I think about that all the time. I just realized I'm going to have to get rid of my fairy, huh? To the Forest Haven. Or were we already at the Forest Haven, technically? Oh, I got the fucking Shrek tree coming up here. Before I let my fairy out, I'm actually going to see if the thing I'm looking for is here. Should be. Find it with Anime Lab, Netflix, and Disney. I've never heard of Anime Lab. I use totally legal, legit purposes to watch things. And I do not get it through bad methods. I get it all legitimately and legally, as people should. Are they not here yet? Oh, yeah, there it is. So excited. Over here. There we go. Got a forest firefly. I remember trying to watch Yu Yu Hakusho online and getting hentai ads. It's always the hentai ads. It's never not the hentai ads. They're always like aggressive too. Alright, let's go look at the Shrek tree. This tree always reminds me of Shrek every time. He looks like Shrek. And he's got acne. So I remember I played this game for the first time in 7th grade when I was 12. And I could not figure out how to get these things off of here. Because originally I thought, like, oh, you like hit him with the grappling hook like this. Like, you gotta hit him. But it's like really hard to like see it doesn't actually do anything. Whatever. And I was like, oh, maybe you have to luck out and like hit him like this. Or do like a jump attack. But even that, you can't hit them all. I could not figure it out for like a week. What are you gonna say? What are you doing, Weed Lord? Quickly, you must jolt those strange creatures off the Deku Tree's face. You not know how to knock them down? And see, it doesn't tell you, it just says knock them down. For whatever reason, I never thought just roll. There we go. I was trying to pull off a spin attack and I kept smacking me in the dick. They keep hitting me in the dick. Don't tell your girlfriend about this game. I like the ones where it's like, your wife will hate this game. You will come in 3 seconds. Like, that's intense. I don't want it to be where that fast. Oh, fuck. The goopy went away. Because the stupid idiot got me stuck on a rock. What? Okay. Oh. I thought he, like, fell through the game world. So, oh. Ugh. Can you fuck off? Absolute bitch. Alright, Shrek, what's up? We saw no care about Anabu. Misa Tinks to the planet core. I love that Boss Nass in Phantom Menace is played by Brian Blessed, who's also Clayton from the Disney Tarzan. See, Tarzan is something you have to actually differentiate as the Disney version, because I think there's other versions that aren't Disney. And then you have George of the Jungle, which is basically Tarzan, but like more comedic. Ganon has returned. Ganondorf. I love the Koroks. I love Makar. Makar is my favorite, and I'm sad he's not here. Tarzan, but with Brendan Fraser. Yeah, well, that makes it even better. Weed Lord. Well then, Weed Lord. Oh, that was... I forgot that was Deku Tree talking, not them. Long, long time ago, in the kingdom of Hyrule. That is the opening to Four Swords Adventures, not this. Tarzan, but stupid. Yeah. Tarzan, but he has Goku's brain damage. All the monkey boys that are stupid. Or like Goku, but what if he was raised by monkeys? Doesn't matter, Linder. I always see people say Makar, but I've always said Makar. I prefer Makar. So someone will probably watch it and be like, oh, it's Makar? I will never say that. It sounds stupid to me. And maybe you're like, oh, Makar sounds stupid to me, but this is my stream, so you have to deal with it. I'm not stuck here with you, you're stuck here with me. I'll pronounce everything wrong. They have Tekena Chilled of the Forest. The king of red lions, Lickily Expex, Griat Deids of Uo, You'u, Makar. Dude, where's Makar? Thank you, Chilled. Lord Chilled. My Korok children. Solve this dilemma. Solve this dilation. I'm gonna get a pap smear. Pap smear on stream. Man just busted a nut. That's his nut right there. Try to have a pap smear on stream. Schmear stream. I don't know why that's so hard to say. Alright, let's fucking... Hey, buddy. Do fight, yeah. Every time you're like, this is weird when people say it like this, I'm like, I say it like... It's because I say things weird. My girlfriend says caramel. There's 2 A's in caramel. C-A-R-A would be cara. So C-A-R-A-M-E-L would be caramel. I will die on that hill because it's correct. So generally I say things correctly, and everyone else is wrong. I remember, this took me forever. This took me like a full day the first time I ever played this game. People just straight up skipping the second A. Yeah, it's a fucking... I don't know why. Just say the words. Just say the words right. And we got the Deku Leaf. So this actually has 2 uses. Thank you, Amelia. It is caramel. You must fly. But yeah, this Deku Leaf has 2 uses. Also, hi, cat. And one is you can shoot a gust of wind like that, and another is you can just jump off and whoosh. Do whoosh. And then you just drop. And you get these little magic jugs now. My girlfriend has magic jugs. How do I say that? I don't, because I've never tried it. I'm scared to try it. I don't think I would like it. So somehow, the first time I ever played this game, I'm going to use a lot of first time I ever played this game, because I vividly remember the first time I played this game. I did this whole section without ever changing the wind, and I don't know how I did it. Because, like, now, like, I have to. You say Nutella? If I remember correctly, it actually says on their website the correct way to pronounce it. I think I've heard that before. Because I remember a lot of people got upset about it, which makes me feel like it's Nutella. But also, apparently the creator of the GIF says it's pronounced GIF, and I do not buy that shit. Yay, there we go. Get a little boost from the cyclone. Oh shit, fuck. I fucking overshot it. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna let myself... Yeah. Thank God it refreshes you to the top up here. I overshot it because my camera wasn't working. Can I... There we go. I'll just refill. Oh wow, thanks for the hearts and no magic. I need that Magic the Gathering. Just kidding. I lost my virginity. I don't play Magic the Gathering. Or League of Legends. I've seen a vagina before, okay? At least once. Okay. This time I actually need to use the Cyclone. I actually didn't need to the first time, so we're actually aiming for the north, west, I think, if I'm remembering my arrangement. That's because nobody wants to say nut, Ella. Not trying to eat some nut. Stop calling out my accent. Oh god, was he a Magic the Gathering person too? Ugh. League of Legends is so... League of Legends is fucking worse. People who have fucking League of Legends as their personality. Where's the fucking Cyclone at? You fucking bitch. There it is. Let's fucking go! Oh my god. The worst. The absolute worst. I'm expected to go on a double date with this person. Never. I don't need to catch things. WoW's not the worst. WoW's better than the other two. Guys spend all their time playing League of Legends and ignore their girlfriend just to be low ranked. Dude, sure, they always suck at it. Gotta ignore your girlfriend to play Smash Bros. That's the real way. That's the real way to do it. He asked about it again today. Did he clarify if it was like just you two? What the fuck? Oh my god. Do I got a goopy? Yes, I do. Oh my god, I'm stuck in the thing. Hard pass. If you were a top player and made money off a league, fine, I guess. I mean, still don't ignore your girlfriend for a video game. It's really not that hard to balance both. It's really not hard to take your girlfriend on a date and then have her touch your weenie while you play a better game than League of Legends. Dude, give me all the goop. Specifically, yeah. Don't have a girlfriend if you don't have time. I don't have time for a girlfriend. I'm busy gaming. Oh, bitch. Oh, fuck. It's gamer time. Oh. Break that shit. Give me the goop. I would ignore my boyfriend for a video game. You hate your boyfriend, though. That doesn't count. I'm talking about if you actually care about the person you're with. It's like people who have a significant other spend 100 hours a week working. I feel like working's a little different than gaming, but like, yeah. Like, I don't feel like it's hard to make time for somebody if they really matter to you. And that was a really big problem. I mean, Tyler, you know firsthand. It's a big problem in my last relationship. It was very much that, like, you have to make somebody feel like they're, like, somebody you want to make time for. And it's not like, you know, like people get busy, like, it's, people work, blah, blah, blah. But, like, it's, you can tell when somebody wants to make time for you. Even if they can't make much time for you, you can tell when they want to make time for you. And I think it's an important, like, differential. Oh my god, you fucks. Yeah, he hides himself. Yeah, well, I told you all the time, Tyler, how that situation was. I basically lived in your DMs complaining. Okay, can I fucking hit this thing? There we go. Did that not count? I smacked him. Oh, okay. Just delayed reaction. Ugh. I was talking to a guy who's a truck driver. We were just friends. He would call me during work. I mean, yeah. Like, I have, my friend Val, who's also my ex, but we're basically just friends now, to the point where we find it weird to call each other exes most of the time. That's not the one. One of her coworkers at her job has a Discord, which also goes hand in hand with the whole like League of Legends. My personality's League of Legends and Magic the Gathering. I spend all my time on Discord. Person. That's where I came from. I don't know how you could tell I sneezed. Thank you. And one of Al's coworkers actually, while they're working. Uh-oh. Discord moderator, yeah. My personality's being a Discord mod. Oh wait, there's a goopy. Fuck it, I keep these pedophiles and groomers on Discord. Everybody on Discord's a groomer. What are you talking about? Oh my god, I keep losing track of my thoughts. One of Elle's coworkers is, she has a Discord thing. Exactly. And, so she'll just have AirPods in during her shift and just, like, talk to her, which blows my mind, because I know so little about Discord. I didn't know you could actually, like, talk on Discord. Like, I thought it was just, like, a chat room thing. But she just wears, like AirPods and talks to people during her shift. And her job's cool with it. I'm like, that's fucking cool. Like, I would just, like, listen to, like, Let's Plays and shit while I'm working. Because that's my personality. Like, I don't really like watching streams. Unless it's somebody I care about. Like, if I was, like... If I were to date somebody, which I wouldn't. If I were to ever try to date somebody... okay, yeah, that's over there is what I want. If I were to ever date somebody, I would watch their streams if they were to stream. But I have to come back here with a fucking... I don't really like watching streams on my own. Like, I don't like watching just streams. I don't like streaming formats. I think the closest I get to watching streams is, like, anytime Tegan and Sarah do, like, a live Where Does the Good Grow, I'll watch that. And even those I prefer watching archived. If I stream hentai games, would you watch? See, here's the thing. I would watch my friend's stream. I would watch my girlfriend's stream if I had one. Can you fucking... I'm aiming at the wrong one. I would watch, like, friends and stuff do whatever, but in general, I prefer Let's Plays over streams. Like, I know so many people prefer the streaming format. I prefer the pre-recorded format. Whoops. P-hat. If I stream hentai games, would you watch? But yeah, Tyler, absolutely. You gotta do the Meet and Fuck series. They're always good. By good, I mean shitty, but there's a Zelda sex dating sim that you could do. If I was gonna have a friend watch me play, I'd rather just play with them on screen share. Like Tyler, like you and I could stream. Like I was thinking, like we could stream like RE5 or something at some point. I think that'd be kind of cool. What two streamers do you watch? You would be the one that there's a Zelda hentai dating sim. I'm trying to remember the name of it. I used to play it all the time. Like when I was, I don't even remember how old I was. It makes it sound like I was like really young. I was like maybe a teenager, early 20s, something like that. I didn't play it in a weird way, like to like fucking beat off to it, but like I liked. It's hard to say that like, oh, I liked a like hentai game without making it sound like, oh, I liked a hentai game. But it was. Can you? There we go. Oh my god. But I liked the characterization of it, weirdly enough. Like I like. So, I don't care for hentai. Like I don't get off to like cartoon or anime stuff like that. But I like the idea of like, I like dating sims. Like I don't care about the sex aspect, but I like the whole like romancing somebody thing. I feel like more games need that. I like that. Like I wish Skyrim's dating thing was like more what's the word? Like Colonel Sanders dating stream went. Like, the fuck? Oh, grappling hook. I'm like spacing how to proceed here. I like. Should play Dream Daddy. Well, no, I don't want it to be guys. I want like a lesbian dating sim. Oh shit! Almost overshot that. These look like lima beans. The lima beans from Veggie Tales. Get some dating sim games and stream them. I have Steam, and I never ever use Steam, like ever. Cause I basically got it because you need it to play Skyrim and Oblivion. And is there? Yes, there's a chest down here. I love these little dudes. Old people on later daters? I don't know. Just dating games or Sims or anything. And I have Five Nights at Freddy's 1, 3, and 4 on Steam. Because I actually like the Five Nights at Freddy's games. You can hate on me all you want for that. Oops. Oops. And see, like, there's also the people that build their personality around Five Nights at Freddy's, and that's kind of a little annoying too. But that's not like bad, like having your personality be League of Legends or Magic the Gathering. That's fun enough. Fucking hate stuff like this in Zelda games. Stupid like block off maze. Fucking dumb. Oh, I went the wrong way. That's fine. I can do this. I want to say one of these has a joy pendant. It's probably the top one. There's a new dating sim announced on Twitter, but I can't remember the name of it. Very inclusive, though. I doubt I would ever, like, stream one, but, you know, whatever. Oops, I overshot this. I think a joy pendant's in this top one over here. Yeah, joy pendant. I mean, I'm so baller. Pretty urban if I say so myself. Alright, so we throw the bomb. Oh, shit. Ah, that works. Yeah, that's fine. Give me the bombo. Yeah, I doubt I would ever stream like a dating sim or anything like that, but because I also don't really play them that much. I just like the idea of them, and I wish more conventional games had them in like a better way. Like I wish, like again, like Skyrim's like marriage thing is basically like it's help an NPC with a side quest. Oh, look, a cum piss. Help an NPC with a side quest, and then give them a necklace, or talk to them while wearing a necklace, and then you get married. Which in first, I do like the marriage ceremony in Skyrim, but like, damn it, I wish there was more to like getting married. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. I swear I'm not even touching these things half the time. Their hitboxes are ridiculous. Through here. We get a key for all of our shit work, though. A small key. A small key. I'd rather adopt a child in Skyrim than get married. I'd rather have a child than get married in general. Stardew has kind of shitty dating, like you give them a gift every day and they want to marry eventually. That's just how marriage is in real life. God, you motherfuckers again. Goopy boys. Come on, goop on me. Give me your goop. Dating is just, it's just giving gifts to somebody until they ask for your goop. And then they take that goop. And they turn it into another version of you. And then society says, hey, this version of you, you have to take care of it for like 18 years. And if you don't, we will send you to the big timeout box called jail. I think it's a little unfair. Whoops, shit, ooh. Where am I now? Oh my god. I would marry someone if they gave me a gift every day. Like, for how long, though? Like, how long would they have to give a gift? Like for, like, just a week? Like, someone gives you a gift every day for a week. You're like, alright. Propose. Oh, look, we made it right back to where we need to be. Where's my gifts? We're not married. Also, I'm making you a gift, and it's fucking baller, and it's better than anything you'll ever get me, ever. Forever. That's fair. Marriage is just involving the government into your relationship. Well, if you do, like, a Christian marriage, you're also inviting, Jesus into it. You fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. Can you... We never will be without any gifts. What? I don't understand that. Can you lock onto this fucking motherfucker? Wait, why'd I get... Oh. God, these things are annoying. Your spouse can divorce you and take half your stuff. Maybe that's what I want. I have too many Funko Pops. My future ex-wife can have half of them. I don't care. Never be married? What? I don't understand what you're saying. Whoops. We can get dating sims. I have that problem where I'm like constantly looking for new games to play, but also I have like 30 that I have not played that I own. Like, I need to play them. I don't. What? My mind on stream runs like 30 miles a minute. Like I need more context for whatever is being spoken to me ever. Oh, the pops. Well, you're getting them when we divorce, so. We stuck with them. There's no choice. Yeah, give me that Rock's Feather. Oh, it's a golden feather in this. The Rock's Feather, that's right. That's what you need to, like, it's like, to jump. Jump around. Can you fucking... Thank you. Alright, now I'm gonna leave. Bye. Fuck you guys. Hi, Viper X Babe. I don't believe I've ever seen you in my chat before, but hi. How are you? I always love new people popping in. I'm not like a famous, popular person on here, so I'm always appreciative of anybody that joins. That makes it sound like I wouldn't be appreciative of people that joined if I was. Like, is this your first playthrough? Oh, absolutely not. I have played Wind Waker countless times. This is basically just because I have not played it in a long time, and I've just been wanting to. And I am 28. The first time I ever played this game was when I was 12. I actually talked to my first stream that I got it when I was, for Christmas. How are you flying around on one wing? Ridiculous. Alright, I got this. Commitment ceremony. I have to marry you just to divorce you and force off a bunch of pomps on you. It's the rule. I don't make the rules. I wish I would stop getting stuck on the environment. Wait. Okay. The wrong door. But no, I've played this game, at least, probably at least 10 times all the way through in my life. I know it pretty much, the entire game pretty much backwards and front, aside from the Triforce chart collecting. That always fucks me up, because that's always, like, I always have to, like, use, like, guides and stuff for that, because it's so convoluted. You know, they actually had to, like, change it up for the Wii U version. Because so many people were confused by it, but it's not bad, it's just a little confusing. So now these dudes are not a problem, except for the one that just smacked me. He just dropped Rock's Feather. Golden Feather, why do I keep saying Rock's Feather? I need to drop down here. Whoops. Uh-oh. Can you... Thank you. Feather's gonna disappear before I can even get to it. Oh my god, this room sucks. Jesus. Okay. Time to gather myself. Just go up here and go through this door. How about you? You got a feather? Nope. It just killed you. Hate games that require a guide to be successful. Stardew is a cute game that requires you to have a browser tab open. I was like, why do you have to have a browser tab open? So, it's something I talk about a lot, is I know, like, Dark Souls is one of my favorite franchises. And I use guides for Dark Souls. And I know, like, the fan base and community for Dark Souls is annoying and cringy a lot. And it's generally, like, frowned upon or whatever by the community. to use guides and stuff, because everyone's like, oh, you need to experience Dark Souls like for real and raw and blah blah blah, and no guides and just learn it. The problem I have with that is there's a lot of stuff that is hidden away in Dark Souls that you will not find just by playing naturally. There is stuff in there you will not find. Like, and that's why I think, like, I don't, so, like, with games, I usually don't use, like, a guide. Like, I don't, like, just look up, like a game facts or anything. I'm going to... I don't use, like, you know, like game facts or anything like that, but I like using, like, Let's Plays and stuff at this point. So, like, the first time I played Dark Souls, like, Super Best Friends is one of my favorite channels, and I used their playthrough of Dark Souls as a guide. And I think that's a better thing to do. I think it's better to have somebody guide you through something like Dark Souls rather than using a guide. Because they know how to let you know. Like, it's important to have someone there who can tell you, like, hey, like, you're missing this thing, or, like, you're not going to find this thing on your own. As opposed to a guide just telling you what to do. I think that's, like, an important thing to have, so it's... I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense. Ah, fuck these fucking claw hands. The original Zelda needs a guide. Yeah, definitely. At least for me. Like, I know there's some people that can do it without a guide, and that's fine. And, like, I'm not... Ultimately, it's... I think... I have the same thing for, like, you know, it's always people being like, well, Dark Souls doesn't need an easy mode. And I'm like, who cares if it does? Like, it's just more accessible to people. People can just play however they want to. I don't think it's a big deal. I would still play Dark Souls on just whatever is the standard thing. And But I don't... Like, it doesn't take away from my experience if someone plays something on an easier level than me. I don't want to do this room. It's for a side thing. It's an optional room. For a treasure chart. I'm not doing all the treasure charts in this game. Fuck that. I've done it before. Like, there's 49, I believe, total. Because there's one for every island. But it is just not worth doing on a stream format. Can't have casual gamers playing Dark Souls. Yeah. Like, I don't care. If it gets somebody into something and able to enjoy it, then I don't care. I am 28. I am way too old and past my gatekeeping phase. I don't care. Like, it's not worth the effort and frustration to be, like, upset at how somebody else plays a video game at this point in my life. Like, it's... Do your thing. Who cares? Be unapologetic. Play on fucking super shit baby easy mode. And spite everybody that, like, gives you shit for it. Rub it in their face. Like, yeah, this game you fucking did on a super hardcore mode, I beat on super easy mode, way easier and better and faster. Now don't you feel like a fucking idiot? Oh my god, it unlocked from the other one. Oh, fuck off. There we go. For easy mode, because I want to experience the story, I don't want to get frustrated and walk away. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like, Dark Souls doesn't have an easy mode, it just comes up all the time in conversation, like, should Dark Souls have an easy mode? And I'm like, I don't care. It wouldn't affect me. And that's the thing that bothers me about people that, like, gatekeep it, where they're like, oh, Dark Souls shouldn't have an easy mode. You're not going to be the person playing it. It's not your demographic. It's like when, you know, like, a movie gets made for, like, a black audience, and white people are like, well, I can't relate to this movie. Like, cool, it's not for you. Go watch the other 50 movies in the movie theater that are for you. You fucking bitch. And steal your necklaces. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, you fuck. I think my problem with, like, games having, like, difficulty is, like, a lot of times it's not really... I'm fucking annoyed at how much they're doing the stabby thing instead of enabling me to do a parry. Oh wait, I have a boomerang. I just fucking... Oh, he's still alive. He can do a punch. Yeah. Oop. My problem with games that are like categorized as like difficult or hard or like hard mode or whatever is it's literally, it's not a harder game experience. It's not like if you play a game that has like combat and puzzles and you turn on the hard mode for it. In my experience, maybe there is a game like this. In my experience, there's not... It doesn't make the puzzles harder. It doesn't make, like, the experience more difficult and rewarding. It's usually just like, oh, like, the enemies do more damage. And I'm like, that's not, like, a challenge, though. Like, I guess, like, from a technical standpoint, it's harder. Because, like, oh, enemies do more damage, so it's harder. You have to fight smarter. But that doesn't feel like you actually made the game. Like, it's like when you... Yeah, it just adds health to enemies and they do more damage. It's the I drew the character closer to the page so they look bigger thing. Like, you didn't actually... You didn't actually, like, make it harder? Or, like, Ow. Can you hit the thing? There we go. Like, it's not a harder experience. It's just, like, you just made it... I don't know how I'm trying to word the thing I'm thinking of. I fell in the water. I fell in this, like, perfume water. The Sephora water. You know what fucked me up though? All the remastered Crash Bandicoot games. I have them on PlayStation 1. Do it also easily remastered took me days to pass some levels. I never got into Crash Bandicoot or anything. Closest I've ever gotten is in Uncharted 4 you actually can play part of Crash Bandicoot. I never got into Crash or Spyro. So I know my friend Val is in love with Spyro and played it as a kid, and she bought like the Spyro like trilogy thing for PS4. And there was one day that we were like on Zoom, and she was like almost in tears, just like fucking bitching about how hard it was. I was like, I thought you fucking liked this. Oh wow, we're pretty much done here. Goopy boy. Fell in the grape soda. Dude, I love grape soda. Grape soda's fucking good. It depends on the brand, though. Same with root beer. There's 3 brands of root beer, and I only like one, and I hate the other 2. And you know what? The one I love most is the hardest one to get. Because every restaurant has, like, the 2 shitty ones. And it's a fairy. Magic. I got some magic and I gathered it. I'm a legend of my league. I am Zelda, and this is my legend. A&W is the only root beer I like. I hate Barks and I hate Mug. They both taste like fucking rainwater. Fucking shit. I love that one meme where somebody said that root beer is just barbecue water. And that's all I think about all the time. That's one of my intrusive thoughts. Also, I'm going to save because, again, first time I ever played this game, I beat this boss, and my game froze as soon as I beat the boss, and I had to redo the whole dungeon because I hadn't saved at any point. So now I'm paranoid. A&W's the best root beer. It's the only one I will touch. Love my barbecue water. My boy. Hey, Makar. I love you. My little fat boy. Fat child. We only have A&W here because no one likes it. I love A&W. I'm like the only person I know that likes Dr. Pepper. All my friends hate it. Like, Val, like, aggressively hates Dr. Pepper. And I'm like, how? Like, it's so good. But I don't get how people can like Coke. Coke is fucking awful. I feel like my teeth are dissolving with it. Okay. So now that we have, this boss is called Calidamos. And it's basically Baronade from Oot. Shit. There we go. Whoop. I'll take the hit. Doesn't matter. Do I take any damage from that? I have one heart. That doesn't matter. Whatever. I wasted a heart there. Who cares? Uh-oh. That little smack there that he does is very, what boss am I thinking of? From what game? Oh, Grim from Hollow Knight, actually. Oh, you fuck. There we go. Yeah, because I was recently watching the D-pad stream of Hollow Knight. Because I watch those archived too, because again, I don't like live streams. And he has an attack like, kind of like that. Grim's cool though. I like Grim's design. Hollow Knight's just a really good game. It's basically like a Zelda, Metroid, Dark Souls game, like combined together. It's so good though. Absolutely love it. Sometimes I turn it on just to like fuck around. Uh-oh. Okay, can I land a jump tech now? There we go. We got it. Folks, you bring that. Okay, we'll try it again. I love Dr. Pepper so much, it's better than all the other dark sodas. Yeah, true, Dr. Pepper's the best dark soda. Why is Dr. Pepper hard to find there? Just a little bot move? What does that mean? Fucking love you, Makar, you little fat ass. You don't ask me? I am. I'm gonna adopt you now. I made, when I was in my freshman year of junior high, I made a clay sculpture of Makar. I still have it. This problem with live streams is the chat. The streamer having to interact with obnoxious people. Everybody in my chat's is an obnoxious person. Everybody always. My heart container. Dude, it's like he's on like fucking acid. Like there's like this weird like trippiness going on with the camera. Boss attacks a little bop. Bop, 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 bop to the top. Throw away your inhibition. Bop, 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 bop to the top and strut your stuff. Get your head in the game. Fuck you, high school. I don't know why it's always stuck in my head. I don't even like it. Dr. Pepper's American, is it? got him on my head. Nobody likes me. Maybe if I cry. Don't worry, Makar. You're safe now. Yeah, because of me. I saved him. He's my child. The only boy child I will ever have. Everybody's always like, oh, if I had a gay kid, I'd put him up for adoption. No, just if I have a boy. I will train myself to only have daughters. It's a house of women. It's a house of learned doctors. Oh, fuck, my neck. I just realized I have not popped my neck at all today until just now. Should play even harder than I normally do. Yeah, impress me. I'm judging you. I like your balls hanging off your stick. I only wanted boys. You have 2 girls. Yeah. If you have a lesbian daughter, will you send her to Catholic school? I will force her to be religious. I will force her into every religious school there is. She will be Catholic, Mormon, Amish, Christian, Buddhist, all of it. Scientologist. Scientologist first. That's the first one. I love them all holding their nuts between their legs. Girls are horrible. Catholic boarding school specifically. Scientology boarding school specifically. Gotta pray to Tom Cruise Jesus every day. Hey, Makar, I love you. Wanna go look at the fucking whack-ass potion shop? What's up, buddy? Thank you so much. You're welcome. I'm Hollow. Like Hollow Knight. I'm like my mom's friend Holly. I know. If you can somehow gain magic power. I have magic power. I also have the right ingredients. But guess what? I am not going to have you make me a potion. I don't want it. My bottle's full. Love this little shit shop. Gotta go visit Windfall to get potions. I need to remember where to find other bottles. So you find one when you get through Beetle, like you buy from Beetle. What are the other 2? Oh, one's from the girl on Windfall Island, so that's like at like the halfway point after Tower of Gods. And the Return to Forsaken Fortress, you get it from the girl with the vault. And what's the last one? I feel like I should be able to get... What is the 4th one? Oh my god. To think now. Let me refer to... F5 on the map. A, B, C, D, E, F. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 square north? Are you positive on that, Tyler? Submarine, thank you. Yes, that's correct. If it's F5, I can do it right now. That's why I couldn't think of it. I kept thinking it was on like an island. Oh. Get some mail. Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to wail. Mail. Dear Weed Lord, if you're reading this letter, it can only mean you've peeked into one of our many post boxes. Yeah, that's how mail works. I'm indebted to you. I'm very sorry. I let you leave without thanking you. Please accept my heartfelt apology along with my thanks. Can you much tell? Yeah, whatever. He's telling me how to use the mailbox system. And then he gives me a piece of heart. Pizza heart. Wait, so did I... Oops. And then... So it's A, B, C, D, E, F. Yeah, so one north of me. Are you positive it's a F5, Tyler? I'm not doubting you, I just don't remember. Must set sail immediately. Oop. I forgot to equip my sail. Like that song by... Band. So we're on a very close... Oh, fuck, Tyler! Tyler, you son of a bitch. Is that a submarine? I can't tell. I think it's an island. I want to say it's... I want to say it's closer to the edge of the map. Let me try over here. We're only at 2 hours. It's not too late. Maybe I'll do... Am I going to do Tower of Gods tonight? Bomb Island's right. I don't know where Bomb Island is off my own memory. What the hell is all the way off in that distance? Just gonna sail. Again, song. It's F5, is it? Okay. Oops. So we'll do a... You sunk my battleship. We'll do northeast. I think that's... or northwest. I think that's what he was telling us to do anyway. So... yeah, it'll be... Oh, fucking Georgs. Okay, they just left as soon as they appeared. They sometimes do that. Oh my Georg. Okay. Let's see. Let's chips. I learned like last year that there's a brand of chips, like a company called like Letz's. I've never heard of them before that. I think I might see the submarine. Maybe. Or is that it? Okay, no, that's something. Okay, we're on F5. Of course it's gonna get fucking shitty and dark. This might be it over here. Yeah, it looks like a submarine and a platform. Platform 9 3/4. Perfect. I want that, and I want that. Knocked him on his ass. Bye. Love that they cannot swim. I'm sure that's because it would cause all kinds of problems. Like if you just had bokoblins trying to like swim after your boat and stuff. Let me lock onto him. Damn it. Oh, you guys suck. I hate the rats. Steal all the joy pendants that I can. Kill these fucking rats. Can you fucking... Oh my god. Where's the ratty? Oh, it's over there. Give me this red rupee so I can be full again. I wonder if I have to kill the rats, I don't remember. Okay, it's like too dark in here. Turn off my light. That's weird. I thought the, yeah, it's the bottle. Thank you, Tyler. That's weird. I thought the Moblin submarine was the one with the bottle. The one where it, like, feels like it, like, infinitely spawns Moblins. I don't remember what that one has. Maybe a treasure chart or a piece. That might be a piece of heart. I actually love the submarines in this game. I love so much stuff in this game. Like, it's all nice. Even some of the, like, annoying stuff is kind of nice sometimes. Which is rare for a game to be like. I thought this began the Endless Night segment, but I guess that's not until after you go to Jabun's Island. Jabun. Captain Stabbin. Big old dick. I'm torn on if I want to do Tower of the Gods tonight or not. I guess we still have to do the whole, like, Outside Island segment and all that. Probably not Tower of Gods tonight. I'll probably do, like, the whole Outside Islands, Jabun, that whole thing. Oh, you have to stop and get the bombs, too, from Windfall. Yeah, there's other stuff before Tower of Gods. Yeah, I'll probably end the stream when I get inside Tower of Gods. I forgot how much, like, there actually is before I get there. So I don't even have, like, the third element or anything. Am I crazy, or if I remember it, the sail is a different color in the HD version, isn't it? Like, isn't it red instead of green? Oh, man. See, I like sailing. It's nice, but on a stream format, it's not very entertaining, and that's when I need the Swift sail. It is red. That's what I was thinking, but like I couldn't for sure. Ah, fuck it. This guy's here. Why don't we do this? I saw him. There we go. Show off this whole thing. Boop, 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 eat. Hoy, small fry. Small mite. Open up your she chart. She chart? Open up your transition chart. Where are we at? Six Eye Reef. One of the less memorable kinds of islands is all the eye reefs. An outdoor shop. They've got this really fine safe that looks to be brimming full with riches. Yeah, that'll come up later. We'll be doing that because we do that for a bottle. Oh, shit, I'm gonna have to remember where to get the bigger wallets in this game. Are they also just through ferries? I think it's through ferries in this game. Yeah, I don't need to hear it again. You're fighting evil on an empty stomach. Yeah, you're fighting evil real hard there. Okay, perfect. I don't care about that treasure spot. Who cares? Nobody cares. Ah, the fucking octopus. What kind of octopus breathes bombs? Uh-oh. Dodge him. Uh-oh, gotta dodge him. The fuck is Jabun's house? Do a jump for fun. Love how teetery the water is. Man, I don't know how anybody disliked this game when it came out. I guess I understand like wanting a serious Zelda game and all that. Like how Twilight Princess was, but like, oh god, look at this shit zone. But like, I don't know, I love, like, this game looks nice. Like, I don't understand how people are like, is that C3, right? C3, that's Tingle Island. We could visit Tingle. Uh-oh. Oh, just barely dodged it. This is a nightmare. Because I believe C2, no, it's D2, is a Windfall. No more serious gameplay, Majora's Mask. Yeah, like, or even Twilight Princess. Even though, like, the D-pad actually talked about in their Let's Play, like, as far as, like, the plot and stuff, Wind Waker's one of the darker games. Like, it's about how, like the gods literally drowned Hyrule because shit was so fucked. And, like Ganon in this game is, like, unhinged. He has, like, this, like, tragic villain backstory where they actually explain why he's evil, why he's doing the stuff he's doing. There's, like, an actual, like, motivation to his evil. Because in Ocarina of Time, it's just like, oh, I'm the king of evil. I'm gonna be a demon. I'm a bad guy. And in this game, it's like he has like actual like there's motivation behind what he's doing. There's a reason why, and it's a little scarier. Like, not like this game's scary, but like it's scarier when a villain has a purpose to what they're doing. Because then you can't just like it's not like a stupid thing where it's like I just want to be a bad guy because I'm bad. It's like no, like this was born of like suffering and injustice, and they can rationalize it and justify it. And that means through that they can convince you of their side. It's like in My Hero Academia, like Stain the Hero Killer, like how they point out like it's understandable why he is like killing people. You know, like it's fucked up, like we understand it even if it's wrong. And I think that's the dangerous villain. That's the dangerous bad guy. Is where they can say something and you're like, that makes sense. And I think that's more interesting than just, I'm a bad guy because I want to rule the world. Or the stupid ones where it's like, the bad guy wants to, like, end the world. Like, he's like, I want to blow up the earth. And it's like, it's going to kill you too, dude. That's a bad plan. Unless you're like Frieza or something and you can live in the vacuum of space. The thing is, Frieza, like, barely survived in the vacuum of space. He was just floating shittily in pieces. Like, he lucked out by his father finding him. Like, that was luck. That was not, like, planned on his part. Frieza wasn't like, I'm gonna blow up Namek, and then my dad's gonna find me. Like, he wasn't like Draco Malfoy. He wasn't like, my father will hear about this. He, like, blew up Namek, And then he was just floating shittily in space. Like, dude, oh fuck, I fucked up, man. But luckily my dad found me.
Counsel against staying here longer than you have to. But that is your decision. I've told you of Jabun, so my task is complete.
We gotta do the serious walk away. See a bird person? Lord Freezy Pop. Ow, my ears. I love the boat here for no reason. It's just a nice thing of detail. Manny in this game is a gay. How do I not remember who Manny is off the top of my head? Is that one of the Windfall characters?
So Jabun has survived.
I mean, yeah, he's like a fucking whale spirit. Like, what's gonna kill him? Nothing. I believe we have now officially started the Endless Night segment. Okay, I'm facing completely. You just shot completely the wrong direction. The blonde guy who carries a bag at Forest Haven. Oh, okay, the guy who wants into the figurine gallery. See, I knew the name, I just couldn't think. And then I think Karlov is the guy that runs the gallery. And he's also in Minish Cap, Karlov. He also runs like a little figurine gallery in that too, and it's really nice. It's really fucking hard after a while, because it's basically on like pure luck. I don't think I ever finished getting all the figures. So weirdly enough, Minish Cap, my all-time favorite game. I don't think I ever 100%ed it. I think the only two things I ever missed was I didn't finish all the figurines, and I didn't finish the Cucco wrangling game, because that one's literally like RNG. Like, it's actually like randomized on if you can do it on the highest difficulty. And I don't have patience for stuff like that. But I have 3 Heart Run Minish Cap, and I have 100%ed it aside from those two things. Like, you even got the Mirror Shield, which is fucking stupid. The way you get the Mirror Shield in Minish Cap is ridiculous. Because it's... I'll stop at Tingles. Why not? Because it's, you have to beat the game and then talk to... the Bigoron on the mountain. And then he's like, hey, give me your shield. So you give it to him. And then he's like, alright, well, whenever you do something really big and cool, then come back here and... Uh-oh. Okay. He was like, come back here and I'll have something cool for you. And it is... I'm about to be hit. Yeah. And he gives you the Mirror Shield after that. But it's like you have to beat the game. That's the big thing you have to do. Is you beat the game. He goes, give me your shield. Go do something cool. Then you beat the game again. And then he gives you the Mirror Shield. And it's like, I don't even need it at this point. There's already something in the mailbox. Spends like 20 minutes chewing your shield. Exactly. I do not remember what the fuck's in here. Good evening. Who's it from? If you wish to be a true swordsman. Oh, it's Orca. Find some Knight's Crests and return to me. Orca. Thanks for the money. I think I have like 1. I have 2. We haven't encountered any Dark Nuts yet, so... Oh! Buchu. These are very hard to find. There's like specific islands that they only appear on. But unfortunately it can't be used in its current form. And they're electrified. sign say? With the Northern Fairy Isle to the north. Increase your fortune. Ah, that's the wallet. So to the north. So yeah, I don't know if both wallets are at fairy fountains, but at least one is. And I could go for that because I've been filled up for a while. Can you grab the fucking ladder? Let's see, some chews. Got the Moblin. Fairies. They look like they're on PCP. Hey, what's up, boyos? Here's Tingle. Oh, Mr. Fairy. Also, Tyler, you said Manny is a gay icon. What about Tingle? What should we play? What do you want to play? What? You're not here to play? What? What? I don't think I've ever seen a wallet so tiny. There's so little room in it. Yeah, I'm definitely stopping by the fairy fountain next. Actually, I think the one on Outset Island also is a bigger wallet, if I remember correctly. So I might be able to grab both. Or maybe it's a bomb bag. Tingle and his brothers are all gay. Are they gay with each other, though? One of them's not his brother. Because there's Tingle, there's Ankle, there's Knuckle, and there's Dave Jr. I don't ever remember which is which. No, if you do not have one, do not worry about it. If you like a Tingle tuner, it's sort of complicated, I suppose. But I do have one. No, really. I mean, it's quite useful. I mean, but no, really. Okay, yeah, so I can just get, like, the fat wallet right away. That's nice, because I want to be able to buy that bottle later. Heave-ho. Ugh, this is heavy. It's just between you and me. This guy has another brother. Okay, so you're Dave Jr. That guy could just come and spin this instead of me. Yeah, this is Dave Jr. right here. Because he's not actually related. Like, the actual lore is straight up like Tingle just kidnapped this guy and forced him to do this. Like, that's the actual lore to it, and I love it. Like, it's the Tingle cult. Alright, okay, it's pointed far enough north. I adjust the wind as little as needed. Because it's always takes forever. So if I don't have to adjust it, then I don't. Does that mean I'll get to my destination slower? Yes. Also means I will... I'm headed to Windfall right now. Is that Windfall that I'm looking at? It is. What? I want north. To the fairy island. Wherever it is. Uh-oh. I got pushed. I... see... Is it C1 or C2 that's the fairy island? I think it might be C1. Sit-ups. Oh, shit. Wait. I can do this. I have my boomerang. How many eyeballs you got? Oh, God. Of course you're a big boy. Let's see what you're going to give me. Gimme, never gets. Wet and sticky is very icky. Sticky and wet makes mommy upset. It never feels like you have enough time to do this, but we'll see. C1. That's what I was thinking. But I was like, they said north, but... Alright, Boomerang. Thanks for taking 2 hours to get back to me now. I swear if it costs me because of that, I'm gonna freaking lose my mind. This does not feel like I have enough time for this. Alright, one more. Oh god, so close. Oh, 2 more. There we go. I felt like it was getting dangerously close. Alright, what do you give me? Oh, that's That's stupid. I'm gonna scream if this is money. I'm gonna scream. Oh, and I lost track of it. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude, please. What the fuck? Okay, you know what? There's an easier way to do this. Still feel like I fucked it up. There we go, finally. Please don't be money. Oh my god, please don't be money. Please be like a piece of heart or something. Please don't be money. Please, oh my god. This could be like a silver rupee on the screen. Okay, thank you. That was needlessly stressful. Where are we going? I think that's one falling over there. Just gotta chill till we get to C1. Yeah, so we'll do this fairy fountain here. We'll stop at Windfall, do the stuff we need to do there. We'll go to Outside Islands. Yeah, I'll have to do like 2 things there, or 3 things there. And then we place the pearls. And we get it off the stream. So like still a good amount of stuff to do, but like not like a lot. It's more like we're like more like on like the, what would you call it, like exploration. Side questing, I guess. Oh my god. I hate when that happens. I fucking hate it. I hate this so much. That should count. What the fuck? Okay. It's fine. Where is this stupid... It's so dark, I can't see where the stupid... I think the fairy fountain's over there. Do you like the ghost ship? I do. Is it around this zone? I don't remember. I also like, too, that they play, like, the Ganon theme for this. I also just love that we're in the Endless Night section, the best part of the game. Because it stays nighttime the whole time you're in this part of the game. Depends on the moon. Ah, I see. I know, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this theme playing actually is the theme that Ganon plays in his castle in Ocarina of Time. I think there's a blue chew on here, on this island too. Yeah, look at me, I know things. I believe it's the theme that Ganon plays on his, not piano, his organ. Oops. There's a bomb ship somewhere. Oh, he's over there. What's up, Ho-Ho? Ho-Ho! So that is how that works. What are you looking at? What are you even looking at? Is that a submarine? Maybe we'll stop by there in a minute. Wait, please don't tell me. Oh, okay. I was hoping this wasn't barricaded by a bomb or hammer switch. Let's check out the Great Fairy. See if she's as sexy as she is in Ocarina. She looks like a Steven Universe character. Young wanker of the wand. Allow me to aid you. Is she gonna give me AIDS? There's old man Ho-Ho. I fucking love him. He's great. He should also be on Outside Island when we go there in a bit. Can hold up to 1,000. Oh, I forgot. Man, I thought 1,000 was the upper limit on here. It's actually 5,000, which I think might be the most of any Zelda game. Oops. Get away from the descend down. Because I think 1,000 is the upper limit in Twilight Princess. I think it's 500 in Ocarina. 500 in Ocarina, 1,000 in Twilight Princess, 5,000 on Wind Waker. I believe it's 999 in Link's Awakening. Minish Cap, I think, is 500 as well. Let's see. Oh shit. Where was Mr. Ho-Ho? Mr. Ho-Ho at Kami's Lookout. Okay, he was looking over this way. Right? Where's the shit he was looking at? Okay, it's right over there. I'm gonna do the submarine, and then we'll go to Windfall. There's so much, like, side stuff you can do. It's crazy. Like, this game actually has, like, a good amount of content. Like, it's nice. Where's the Wind Waker DLC? It adds 60 more islands. I think my only real complaint about the islands with Wind Waker is... I do not remember this one. I think my only complaint is just that, like, a lot of the islands don't have that much to them. Like, every island has something going on, but some just have, like, a thing. Breath of the Wild lets you... Whoa, really? 999,999? There is no way. I don't remember Majora's Masks. Oh my god, please don't tell me I have to kill the Moblins and then do this. I'm gonna be fucking pissed, dude. If I did this for nothing. Oh, you just have to walk in here and it materializes. What is this? Ah, that was not worth it. Fuck. What is the Majora's Mask? Is it 500? Is there even wallet upgrades in Majora's Mask? I don't remember. I'm also terrified to jump down here with like 5 Moblins. I DM you. What the hell? What? Oh boy. Why Why is this not doing... Shit, damn it. Thank you. Oh, fuck, yeah. Uh-oh. This is so bad in here. I already got your necklace. I'm shielding. Okay, I can leave. Bye. Here's one of these. Uh-oh, they're gonna hit me off the fucking ladder. Let me up here. Okay, I have to fight them. At least they're fucking Super Smash Bros. Eating each other. That's one dead. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. You dead? Dang. Yeah, give me the fuck out. Oh, money! I can actually carry money now! I missed that yellow rupee, that's fine. I cared more about the health. Money, money, money. My name's Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeah, we made a nice little 84 profit. This is just like the book 1984. Nice little gain. Actually, it wasn't. We got a treasure chart. And 84 rupees. Not worth anything. Okay. We literally have to change the direction of the wind now, because we need the actual opposite direction. So now we need southeast, rather than northwest. Is there a rupee limit in Phantom Hourglass? I have not played Phantom Hourglass in a while. Probably should at some point. I never finished Spirit Tracks. I think I got like 2 dungeons in. I actually need to sit down and fully play. Because I've played every Zelda game except for Breath of the Wild. But there's a few I never finished. I never finished Spirit Tracks, and I never finished Skyward Sword. I actually never finished A Link to the Past either. I got pretty far in. I think I got like 3/4 through A Link to the Past. And I just wasn't feeling it. Which I know is blasphemous. I know everyone's like, Link to the Past is the best Zelda game. But it has the problem where it's like, after I've experienced every Zelda that came after it and improved on its formula, A Link to the Past just doesn't hit as much for me. Between Ocarina and A Link Between Worlds, both of those have improved the formula that A Link Between Worlds had. Or A Link to the Past had. In my opinion. Phantom Hourglass Spirit Checks have no wallets, but a max of 9999. I definitely remember there wasn't wallet upgrades, but I couldn't remember like what the cap was. Oh, big gun. There's a fishy guy here jumping around, but Windfall already comes filled out. It is just as the postman told us. The lonely stoner frees his mind at night. I know not what they are researching, but if they're hoping to get their hands on Jabun's sacred gem, doubt they would tell you anything. Weed Lord, I think you should try to find out what the pirates are up to, without them finding out about you. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else I can do here while I'm here. Down at the bomb shop. Go on a beetle ship, but I don't care. I got more mail. Is it from Tingle? This is your big chance. Oh, this is for Beetle. Empty bottle, piece of heart, treasure chart. Definitely getting the bottle. Might get the piece of heart. One of each. Rock Spire Islands. Shit, where's that located? I love that he gives you 1 rupee. Oh boy, I want to say it's like around this zone. Rock Spire Island. It's somewhere in like this quadrant, I want to say. Based on memory. Like B2 or something like that. I should just have like a C chart pulled up on here. Just because. Oh, you know what I can do? Sort of. I can start it at least. Right? Maybe. You already did your minigame. Beat it first try. No effort. 360 no scoped. Nope scope. Hey, what's up, dude? Fine night, isn't it? A little rain once in a while isn't bad at all. I think I've actually missed getting wet. Oh. Alright. That's, some information. Maybe you should tell your wife about that. Uh-oh. I need to change the direction of the wind to do this. Make it faced west. Love this angle. Maybe his wife died. That's kind of dark, Tyler. There we go. This door's locked, it can't be opened. What the fuck? Is it only in the daytime? That's... oh, fuck. Fuck this game. Is Tot still out? No. You can't do anything right now. Damn. Oh, we don't know. Tyler's saying morbid things in my chat. I guess we'll have to do quite a bit of stuff after Forsaken Fortress. That'll be the next stream, not this one. So they want you to sidle along this wall, but you can just jump it. Jump it. Louder! Look at this Ocarina of Time Hyrule Castle vine wall. Even the quality is kind of shitty. Let's go. Let's get in here. Yeah, look, it's Mickey Mouse all tied up. Bomb. It's not our fault. We absolutely gotta have bombs. How about you just think of it as payback for the nasty little monopoly you've been running here? So I didn't pop in here my first trip to Windfall, but if you come in here, he's charging like it's like 1,000 rupees for bombs. Like you can't actually buy them at the point in the game that you're at. Like it's intentionally made it where like you cannot get them. Fuck you, fucking... Are you Zuko or Mako? I don't remember which one you are. The little guy with the bandana. Because Nico is the one that you first met on the ship. So this is either Zuko or Mako. I think it's Zuko. Is the one with the bandana. The orange bandana. They're all wearing bandanas. Oh my god. The one with the glasses. I think it's Zuko. Zuko has the mutton chops. And that's Gonzo. Gonzo's in the green shirt. Nudge is the tall, like, doofy one that's like, oh! Are you sure, Tyler? Because I'm fairly certain the one with bandana is Zuko. Because I think I think it's Gaza is the one with the mutton chops. Or is it... Oh my god. I'm mixing up like Dying Light characters with this now. Oh, yeah, the little... I forgot about the little one in the middle. Oh my god. The one on the left is like Gaza or Sansa or something like that. I cannot remember his name now. But yeah, Zuko's the little one in the middle there with the sideburn mutton chops. Mako is the orange bandana. Okay, yeah, so it's... The three little ones are Zuko, Mako, and Nico. Gonzo's the big one in the green. Nudge is the one on the right there. Left one... I'm stumped. It's like one of three names that's stuck in my head right now. It's like Gaza or Senza or something. I don't know why I'm blanking on it so hard. Senza. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so Gaza is from Dying Light then, I think. I don't know why I'm thinking of Dying... I'm constantly thinking about Dying Light. The treasure. I love that he acts like he actually hid. I love he's sliding across the floor.
Say there, brother. What was today's password?
He's like, why is he jerking off? Mako, are you serious? Okay, so he even says it. Today's password is Chumley. I don't think I've ever gotten that password before. I usually get Plankton or... What's the other one I usually get? I don't remember. I usually get Plankton. Plankton! Crabs! Chumley. Chumley, eh? Chumley! Oh god, don't fucking remind me of Tennessee Tuxedo. It's actually not a bad show. So, I believe, if I remember correctly... No, I'm thinking of Majora's Mask. Never mind. Like, what could you possibly be thinking of? I was thinking of the GameCube in the bomb shop. What's up, Mickey Mouse? Your nose is out of control. I don't want to look at you. I love that we're supposed to be hiding, but like King Redlands just came over here and parked his ass. Oh, I can just head to the ship. But I want to check out the bar first. The bar. For some grub. I love the term grub for food. I don't know why, I've always loved the term grub. It just makes me think of like a really like messy but like really good filling meal. Barnacle? Yeah, barnacle I get a lot too. Close all night for a pirate party. But grub, like when someone's like, oh, like I grubbed out or I'm grubbing tonight, like that just makes it sound like it's a really good, like really delicious, full meal. Like you leave and like you're like, oh, like I could not eat another bite. Like you fucking grubbed out, you know? That's how that makes me feel. And that's why I like that word. It's like you're like full. How do you treat a shark? Oh, I got it wrong. I'll grub you out. Oh my god. I don't remember if it's case sensitive. Okay. That's when you can check out Tetra's bedroom. The term grubbed out. Amelia, I didn't know you were still here. So I love it. She's got like the Triforce, but it's the three Pearl's locations. And then, right next to Tetra's bed, she has the thing of Link. The original Link, Ocarina of Time Link. Boot Link. And this is her bed. She's the only one that gets a bed. Someone gets a couch, maybe. I don't think I've ever looked at this before. Is that Tetra's mom? So, here's the question. Does Tetra let one of the other pirates sleep on the couch? And if so, which one? Some frame flowers. Oh, that's the opening up there. Of the game. With all her perfumes. Ooh, Link has the shade is cool. Oh, and Twilight Princess. Of course, I'm still here. I'm just doing dishes. Oh, you can climb up here. None of them are allowed in her room. I love the art for her right there. Like, she looks like she's from, like, a different game. Alright, so nobody gets the couch. Where's everybody sleep, then? Down here? Oh! I fucking love... fucking noise. Bird monster. You're alive. Your hair is like baby poop green. After you left, I went back to being the bottom. Best Pirate Boy. Yeah, Nico is kind of the best. I love that he's still alive in, oh my god, am I thinking of Phantom Hourglass or Spirit Tracks? One of them, he's like fucking old as shit, but he's still alive. Because both are actual, like, sequels to this. This time I put a gate on the door. Yeah, the gate's what's on a timer, which is the annoying part. Switch that opens the gate. It's in the same place as before. We're playing games for bombs. Wait, did he close it? At least he gives you a nice amount of time for this whole thing. I say as I will absolutely run out of time doing this. So you can actually jump from this first one to that third one. It's a little risky. So I'm just going to do it the proper way. Actually, I think you can sometimes jump from, like, various ones to various ones. Like this one to... Nope. You can do that. I just messed up the trajectory, so... I'll do it again. He's also in Four Swords? I don't remember that. Wait, which Four Swords? Because there's two different Four Swords games. Yeah, so it's jump from this first one to the second one, and then the second one to the fourth one. I think is how I usually do it, because you can completely bypass that third one since it's a little weird and out of the way. So let's see, we got there. It's one of the people who's made multiple incarnations of Link. That's fucking shit. Oh, whoa. Ah, fuck, I'm gonna redo it. That's stupid. I should have been able to catch that one. Ugh, this is fucking annoying. I don't like that sometimes it feels like you should be able to grab the rope and then you don't. I feel like I was pretty on center for that one. But what do I know? I'm just a gamer. Dropping slurs in the chat. Gamer. You gotta censor it. G apostrophe. Not apostrophe. What am I talking about? G asterisk M-E-R. And then... Cha. Got it. So you go from 2 to 4. Four Sword Adventures. I don't remember him being in that. Where is he in Four Sword Adventures? Because I genuinely love Four Sword Adventures, and I know like everybody shits on it, but I love it. Including the single player mode. Everyone's like, oh, you can't play it single player. Might be in the Japanese version only. Oh, I was gonna say, I don't remember Nico being in it. My TV's so quiet I can't hear if the timer's actually counting down or not. It's fine. Heap. He's like, I haven't even finished this yet. I've never even passed this test. How could he do it so quickly? And he made it look so easy, even though it kept falling. You're the best Swabby of all time. Swabby, I think, is also one of the passwords for the door. I saw he was in Phantom Hourglass. I was super happy. Is that when he's old, or is that in Spirit Tracks? Got bombs. Pull one out. I'm gonna pull it out on stream. Mighty courageous if you're trying to steal treasure from pirates. Suppose I should be shocked, but I'm more amazed that you managed to survive after being tossed out of that tower. Yeah, like, she had to know that he was alive the whole time, even before seeing him in the bomb shop, because she has a stupid rock thing here. I wish they would bring this thing back. I really like this concept of, like, the talking stone. And she's like, I can, like, see you through it. I'm like, it's in my back pocket. All you're seeing is my fucking ass cheek. Right now, Jabun's hiding in a cave. Fucking Jabun. Fucking Jabuns. Spirit Tracks is where he's old. That's what I thought. One of them, he has like the slideshow thing he does. I think that's Spirit Tracks as well. Again, I never finished Spirit Tracks. I don't know it that well. Thanks for checking out Link's booty. She's looking at his butt pics. She's on Link's OnlyFans. Should we do it? Should we lock him in? Imprisoned him. Nico's stuck in there forever until someone steps on the other switch and frees him. Starve to death. Actually, I'm curious. I don't think I've ever checked if you go back in. Oh, you can't. Wow, I didn't know you couldn't go back in there. Here. Oop. I fell. And now we can just leave, because apparently I can't do shit here until after the Forsaken Forges. He would so tell the story of how Link locked him in there to the next league. Oh, what do we have now? Here's your letter. Notice from Beetle Shopship. Semi-annual... Oh, he's just saying he's selling bombs now. Yeah. Offer not available in all regions. Ah, hey, Beetle's chart. Actually nice. Actually, now I can find out if I was right earlier. Rockspire Island is B3. I was close, because I said B2. So, that. I do not have the money for it, though. I believe the bottle's expensive. I want to say it's like 800 rupees. Bye, Amelia. You won't be missing much. There's not like a whole lot left to this.
Our preparations are complete. If what the girl says is true, the pirates won't be leaving until morning. You must meet with Jabun and get the pearl from him before they arrive. Let us delay no longer, wait, Lord.
Let us delay. Yeah, it's a long-ass journey. We have to go down here. It's far. go southeast. South by Southwest. American Airlines. And then we can get the, do I have a ferry? I do. So we'll get the ferry thing. I can't spoil what happens, but we'll do the ferry thing. We'll get the big wallet. We'll do the Jabun thing. Place the pearls. And then get into Tower Gods and head off the street. Shouldn't be that much longer, but that's also what I thought like half an hour ago. I kept forgetting like how much there is to do. Anyways, what is going on with everybody tonight? It is August 27th, 2021. I have a date tomorrow at the aquarium. My girlfriend Kat. We're going to the aquarium. Actually, it's a double date because we're also going with Kat's sister and Kat's sister's husband. And I haven't been to an aquarium since I was like 6, so I'm excited. Oops. I saw a fishy boy. There he is. Aquarium date sounds gay. It is. That'll be dope. And then we're going to a train restaurant. Open up that sea chart, boy. Spread it open. Spread your cheeks. Tingle. Yeah, I already went to Tingle's Island. That is not normal. It's cool to dress like a little kid. I wish I could wear light-up sneakers still. You remember those, Tyler? You'd stomp and they'd light up. Like the heel part. Those are so cool. Oh shit, I forgot about the fucking stupid Triforce chart reading. You need like 3,000, like 384 rupees. It's like a random number for all the charts. If that's actually the right number, that's gonna be insane if I just remember that. Does it give your location away? That what would give my location away? I lost track. I want to say the total price for all the Tingle charts is 3,384 rupees. And no one's gonna... If that's the right number... Oh, the light-up shoes. Yeah. I wear a carabiner on my jeans all the time with, like, several keychains on it. Like, I have a Power Rangers keychain. It has a little mini flashlight. It has a Last of Us 2 bottle opener keychain. It has a Pokemon keychain. It has, like, several other things. And then it has my wallet attached to it by a chain. Like, the chain is on... like, the chain goes from my wallet and I attach it to my carabiner. And I wear it on my jeans, and so everywhere I go, like, I clack. Oh, hey. And so, like, you can hear me walking as I'm like, clack, clack. It's, like, really loud. Everyone's always like, oh, if there's, like, a zombie apocalypse, the zombies are gonna hear you. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm not gonna wear it during a zombie apocalypse. I just wear it now. I like being loud and clonky. That's 3184, so I was one digit off. Because I was gonna say, nobody would believe me that I just remember that off the top of my head. But at least I was slightly off, so it's more believable. it appears. I think he's talking about the ghost ship. Can't go fight an evil on empty stomach. My stomach empty. And then this way. And then now I can. Well, I guess I'll put more bait in case I cross out on. I'm not intending to fill out the whole sea chart this playthrough. If I do, then sure. But I'm not aiming for it. You know all the cycles for the ghost ship, like from memory? That's actually pretty cool. I know a decent amount of, like, Wind Waker from memory. Just because I've played it so much and grew up on it and everything. Like, it was, like, all I played for, like, a couple years, so... Same with Minish Cap. I know Minish Cap inside and out. And, fuck it, I'll go for this stupid thing over here. And it is right here. I might have overshot it just slightly. There we go. Yeah, like Minish Cap, Wind Waker, Legacy of Goku 2, like all those games I played constantly and I just know most of. Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time I'm slowly forgetting stuff about. Yeah, 50. Oops. Okay, there we go. It's like I jumped too soon. I'm not gonna dodge him. It's like that Piccolo meme. You have to dodge. I think that was Piccolo. It's a Dragon Ball meme. I was pretty sure it's Piccolo. Dodge! Even like Dragon Ball, like I know like a weird encyclopedia level of Dragon Ball stuff. And it's wild to me because it's like I've said before, like if I hadn't grown up on Dragon Ball, I probably wouldn't love it the way I do. And I get why people act like it's not great, because Dragon Ball's not like that great. It's only good to me because I grew up on it. But also, like, Dragon Ball is good. And there is some good to it. Like, it's not just, like, shitty or anything. And, that's, like, dead on. Jesus, Tyler. Like, Dragon Ball's good. And I think... Am I about to do this for a bunch of purple rupees? Probably. And, but, like, Dragon Ball's good, but it's not, like, fantastic. It's not, like... The thing is, like, Dragon Ball is better than, like, the people who hate it make it out to be, but it's worse than the people who act like it's the best thing ever make it out to be. Dragon Ball is very appropriate for the term mid. I really overshot that one, who cares? There's probably another red rupee. You bitch. I could just hit this Georg with a boomerang. I love Dragon Ball and Z, but I don't know if I want to sit down and rewatch them. I have Dragon Ball Kai on my list of things to watch, because I've never actually sat down and watched Kai. Because I always rewatch, like, the remaster of Original Z with the Falconer score. And I'm like... I'm at the point now where, like, if I end up rewatching Dragon Ball at any point, it's probably going to be Kai. Just because I haven't seen it. Oh, fuck. I always forget you can just... I think I overshot this one. Yeah. I always forget you can just pull out the grappling hook and stomp on a dime. It should be, yeah. And, yeah, if I were to rewatch Z at any point, it would probably be Kai, just because I haven't seen it, and I need to, yeah, exactly, like, I haven't seen Kai, so it's worth, I think. Oh, it's all the way over there. I don't care about the orb. The Orb of Bast from Yu Yu Hakusho. It's actually relatively easy to keep track of where these things are. Man, like if I rewatch Dragon Ball Z at any point, it may as well be like a quote-unquote like new version, like one I haven't seen, and experience that. Nice. It puts me at over 500 now. I'm just gonna get around this stupid eye reef here. Oh, fishy boy. Did you remaster Yu Yu Hakusho? I would like that, actually. I don't think it's as popular as Dragon Ball, so it probably won't get it, but I'd like it. I still hope eventually they get to redub Poltergeist Report for the movie. Which eye reef? 5 eye reef. Little dice. A die, I suppose. Along with this huge fairy. Sort of sad. To tell you the truth, still a fairy there. Yeah, that's your policy. Can't fight evil without food. I'm the bad guy. Duh. I'm glad we're moving past the, like, hating Billie Eilish part of the internet, like, era. It's like, her music's actually good. They're slack with Yu Yu Hakusho stuff. Yeah, like, the OVA they announced, like, 2 years ago, and I get with, like, COVID, they had to, like, work around, like, what they were doing and stuff, but, it, like, they haven't said, like, a word on it, and it was, like, 2 years ago. And I'm like, please. I know Yu Yu Hakusho is not super popular. But please give me that fucking OVA. They need to just like who did I hate? What? What are you talking about? Hi, Val. Who did I hate? I'm so confused. It's worth watching sub by Oh, Billy? I wasn't a fan of her music, but I'm saying like now, like it's like I'm glad that like now that I'm getting into her music and like have been getting into it for a while now, because like I was part of that whole like, oh, I don't get like the appeal, I don't get why she's popular, but then like when I actually like listen to her music, I'm like, I get it. Also, just like I mentioned earlier in my stream, I'm like less gatekeepy than I was in my early 20s. I used to be like, gatekeepy and stupid and stuff, and not anymore. At least I try not to be. Let's go see Grandma. You fuck Mama? Fuck that ass. It's worth watching sub, but I still prefer dub. Are you talking about Yu Yu Hakusho? I've never watched the sub for it. I die for the dub. Hey, Grandma. Oh, she's dying. Oh. She literally looks like the grandma from Nora from Queens. All alone. Weed Lord. Don't go. Oh, she's repeating her dialogue. Yeah, okay. Enough of that. Oh, the OVA specifically. Here you go, Grandma. I like that it uses it on you and then her. I mean, yeah, if all there was is the sub, I'd watch it, but man, I'd die for the dub. I just like... Funimation needs to get off their ass and fucking dub the OVA. They're prioritizing garbage right now, like fucking My Hero Academia. Because Funimation's got the problem where, like, once they have a cash cow, they never fucking let it go. And it used to be Dragon Ball, and now it's, like, becoming My Hero Academia, so they ignore everything else for it. I'm your grandma. Give me some soup. Never watched My Hero Academia, never watched... It's alright. Chris Sabat plays All Might. It's his best fucking role ever. Got the elixir soup. Your attack power also doubles until the first time you take damage. Now that's one hearty soup. Your kind grandmother filled it so there's 2 helpings inside. Isn't she the sweetest? All grandmothers are the sweetest. Name one shitty grandma ever. You can't. Don't do anything reckless. Right? Good soup. Thanks, Gma. Fuck that ass. Fuck Mama. I can't get that TikTok out of my head. Grandmas are the best. Now we will head up to Day Mountain. Hey, you motherfuckers. I forgot you guys were here. It's Bad Guyville. Duh. Whatever, I don't care about that last one. Put it that way. Soup chat. Good soup. What's your guys' favorite soup? Good soup. Gotta have like a little okay emoji with it. Good soup. Oh, you bitch. What's your guys' all-time favorite soup? I'll go first. Mine is egg drop soup. Die for egg drop soup. Tyler, you say genuine ramen. How do you do your ramen? Like, what do you put in it? Like, what flavor? All that stuff. If you're going, like, traditional. I forgot there's mini blends up here, too. You're gonna hear me going, didink. There they are. Didink, didink, didink. Didink, didink, didink. Didink. Where's Old Man Ho-Ho? There he is. What's up, brother? Ho-ho! Only I could fly. Beneath that rock head. The truth. Oh, I nearly spoke aloud without thinking. It's a secret. He's so horny. One frozen wonton soup from Trader Joe's. Egg drop is close. Egg drop is the #1. Always. Okay. Let's see. We need to be... Make it face west. For the good soup. How do you do your ramen or wonton soup? Whatever. Anything. Val. Jump and leaf. It's time to leave. Sorry, sir. It's time for you to leave. And so it is. For a second I forgot why I came up here. Monsters in the forest. Yeah, thanks for taking 10 minutes to climb the fucking thing. So, I got time to get hit. Oops. I meant to set that, not drop it, or throw it. I'll let it linger for 10 minutes on that shot. Ramen with some beef in it is good. Never got the whole egg and ramen thing. I don't get it either, but whatever. So this should be the other wallet, right? Young wanker of the wand, allow me to aid you in your quest. You give me aids again. Give me the wallet. Can I carry more rupees? I can't even fill the fairy thing because I think I still have the, yeah, full up. Good soup. I'm not gonna be able to stop saying it now. Alright, so now we just gotta bomb Jabun's cave. And we're good to go. Can you... Thank you. Perfect. Can you get off me? Thank you. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Alright. We're out of here. If I can navigate forest. In traditional ramen, I like pork, eggs, scallions, nori leeks. The works, really. There's a restaurant called Ramen Bowls. Great traditional ramen. How come you've never taken me? That's homophobic. How rude. How woo! Ability to speak does not make one intelligent. Alright, Jabun, I hope you're ready to get Jabuns rocked. Go away, guys. Blobby burrows. Blobby. I've offered so many times. I don't remember a single time ever. Are you ready? Oh, I'm ready. We're going around the backside. Going in from behind. So if somebody tells you that they're doing it from behind, would you assume that's doggy or anal? You pay for gas when you go soon. I don't got money for gas. Unless you talk about farts, I pay you in farts. We'll just go on a double date. Let me bring Cat. I need my bombs. Why not both at the same time? Two in the stink, one in the pink. You do it. This is how we do it. Na 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 na. I always hate the aiming for this. Fuck. That's gonna miss. Yeah, I missed. Oh, I missed! I hate the fucking shit for this. Should have entered from the other side. There we go, nice. Ah, I wasted a bomb. A Bobombo. Can I hit the other one? Well, I have enough time. Nice. I did. How would it be a double date? It's 4 people. That's how it works. Speaking of double dates, I have to tell you some shit after stream. So I don't want to just drop it on stream. Hey, Jabun.
Chuba. Solo John Wookie. Oh.
Who's the 4th? I don't know. Date somebody.
Unfortunately, that is not so. I really like the band NSYNC. My favorite member is Harpo. If there is not a Harpo, there should be. The one I have brought with me has no connection to the legendary one, and yet I sense great promise in the courage that this one possesses. Say, I love really thin pancakes. It's just a really thin pancake. I do. It's the only way. Look, I just really want a Fig Newton right now. Like, it's just what I really want. Sometimes I call them Pig Newtons. I'm translating his dialogue, that's what's happening. So I think one of the coolest things that this game did is, so anytime characters speak in Hylian, it shows that the Hylian text that you can't read. But on New Game Plus, it translates all of it. So when you do a second run through, it's translated for you. And I think it's a neat addition. Have you ever farted so hard that you shit your pants? Foul rated last night. Oh, I was waiting for the wrong dialogue. Is this one? Okay. Have you ever farted so hard you shit your pants? I believe I have. Yeah. I just remembered it in the wrong spot. Ganon's curse has been broken. The best part of the game is over. Are you ready, Weed? Why is the text so low right there? Once you've placed each of the pearls in its proper location, the proving grounds for your curse will become apparent. Clearly, the search for Jabun has shown that Ganon has begun to make efforts to block our path. You should finish any business you have. I already did pretty much everything I want to do here, so... I want that, I want that, I want that. Alright, let's see. We are heading northeast. We're winding down with this stream. There's not too much left. We just gotta place these 3 pearls and we are done. Grab myself some food and blackmail one of my best friends into zooming with me. It is their curse. Because I have tea to spill. I keep forgetting I can stop with the grappling hook. I even mentioned it earlier. Yeah. A little bit. I'm gonna fucking scream. There we go. I knew I was close. I'm curious how exact like the pixels are for that. I wonder if anybody's like data mining this game to figure out like the hit. I know it's not a hitbox, but like the hitbox for the grappling in the ocean. I have to show you my new anime figure. Oh, did you buy the Amajiki? The second best character in the big 3. Imagine your favorite of the big 3 being the girl that like nobody even knows her name. So yeah, the Endless Night segment has ended. It's not permanent nighttime anymore, which is sad. Yes. He's number 1 to me. I remember when your favorite used to be Deku, and then it was Kirishima because you wanted to be me, and then it was Fatcom, and then it was a Majiki, and then it's like Shigaraki now for some reason.
Close. Okay. Uh-oh. That's bad. That's really bad. I need to avoid that at all costs. Damn, I want those treasure spots, though. Fuck. Shut up. Tyler, what is your thing about not wanting to watch My Hero Academia? Oh, Natsu. I forget him because he basically isn't there. This is a fairy fountain up here. I wonder if I can actually use it. It's a bomb or hammer one. Imagine your favorite character just basically not even doing anything and having no dialogue. He exists to just be a family member of a main character. Should not cut up. He still probably doesn't do anything. Where the there he is. Bloop. Eat up, fishy boy. Yeah, I've heard. I take it you want to chart information. Yeah. And he jumps at me. Big leap. Big stretch. My dude. Just a hater. I am. That's like some serious treasure. It sounds like I'm trying to pull your leg. But I'm serious. Try digging there. Oh, I didn't even show the piggy. That's one thing I forgot. Yeah, I know. You and fighting bad guys and you need food and whatever. Where is the fucking island? It's over here. Alright, are you a bomb or hammer switch? Please be bomb. Yes! I gotta find Blue Boy. There he is. You drop anything? A yellow rupee. I get a bigger bomb back here. We're just stocking up on goodies. This is the side questing episode. Not really, but a lot of well, not a lot, but good amount of side questing. Young wanker of the wand, allow me to give you AIDS. I still say she looks like a Steven Universe character. Couldn't tell you which one off the top of my head. I want to say it's either Pearl and Garnet or Pearl, Garnet, and Amethyst fusion. One of the two. I don't remember names. I don't remember anything. I have my soup. So I don't need a bottle. But soup. Good soup. It's a good test to figure out how long I can stream for, though. Or record, I mean. Record my streams. Where the fuck is my fucking boat? Of course you're all over here. Alright, boat. Hello, boat! Oh, good, we're right nearby. I think actually what I need is somewhere around here. Is it that island? Or is it that island? It's probably that island. Yeah. So now we're actually at the part where we're pretty close to wrapping up. Like, we just have to place these 3 pearls and then we're done. So I give it 10 more minutes tops. Oh, fucking stupid fucking sea hats. This is the worst thing in the game here, is putting sea hats here. also got fucking Fishy Boy. Please don't hit me, Sea Hats. I'm minding my own business. Please don't hit me. Fine, I'll do Fishy Boy first. Yeah, I know. You want, open the sea chart. And then you're gonna be like, I can't fight evil on an empty stomach. Southern Triangle Island. A famed pictographer lives far to the north of here on Windfall Island. He's apparently real wise. He's had legendary, yeah. What's exactly a pictograph? Yep. You've shit information. Whoa. Oh boy. I'm gonna be moving slow. Let me get out of the boat. Goodbye, boat. So here's these weird little Invader Zim knockoff guys. Oh! With his reaction there. This should be the blue one. Yep. It's Nehru's Pearl. Love the sea hat glowing over there. Yep. 2 pearls remain. Dawn of the final day. Boat. Sea hats are fucking huge! Okay. So now I need... Okay, right on track. Let me the fuck out of here. Is that Beetle's shop ship over there? I think it is. Beetle, you're fucking going into dangerous territory. Okay. I need this soon. Fuck, I'll equip some bait. I've got that master bait. Already at 3.5 hours. I figured this stream would end like an hour ago. That's what I get for keep being distracted by more things to do. Which, I mean, that's probably like not a bad thing. Because like it means like I'm enjoying the game because I keep being like, hey, things to do. People to do and places to see. The aquarium tomorrow. I have to be up at like 10 a.m. tomorrow. Which is crazy, because I have not been up at 10 a.m. in a long time now. Let's see if I survive. If I never stream again, it means I died tomorrow. And we have at 10 a.m. Should be picked up at 11 to stop by a friend's house to get a bag. And then go to the aquarium around 1. And after that, we're going to a train restaurant, which sounds fucking weird to me, but it's being sworn to me up and down. It's worth it. So we'll try it. I say that like I'm like, oh, I don't want to. I'm interested. I just have no basis on if it's like anything, you know? More treasure. And then after that, I will be spending the night at my girlfriend's house. I think. I'm trying to remember what we're doing. I know she bought this 2-player game called like it's literally called like 2 people play or something like that. And it says it's supposed to be fun for us to try out, so I think we're going to be trying that. Here's the
The second pearl goes. Which one is this? It is... This will be Den's pearl. The red one. Or orange, I guess. Wait, no, that's the green one. That's Ferror's. Or Furore, as some people say. I hate Furore. Let's get in boat. Now I need northwest. Fine, I will change the direction. Who cares? I'm being patient. Sort of. I'm actually being kind of impatient. Being impatient? I'm being admitted to the Crimson City Insane Asylum. No. No. Not that way. No. Let go of me. Oh, look at that cloud in the distance just shrinking. All of them are shrinking. It's weird looking. Is that another fairy fountain? It'd be crazy if that's the other bomb one. How many? That's 60. I don't even need the 99. Like 60 you can do the whole fucking game with. Wild. Man, it's weird like looking at the stream and then looking at my TV because it's like two different... Like I can see like it's because the stream is like far enough behind for me that it's still like bright daylight, but on my TV it's like dusk-ish. Take some bait. Hoy. Yeah, same. Yeah, open up the chart. Let's get charted. Uncharted. Another fairy island. It's Eastern Fairy Island. It's not very east on the map, though. Word is, they hold an auction every night over there in Windfall. Yeah, I love the auction. I'm definitely doing that. Every night people gather in Hall of Wealth. Auctions made me race. Yeah, I know how it works. Heart-shaped stuff. That's right. I think that's also where you get the Sift. It's where you get. It's where you buy Sif, the dog. It's where where the fuck? Oh, it's right here. I think it's where you get the Swift Sail. This is the ball one. Wow. Wait, was that a Korok tree? I'm not doing that side quest. Yeah, fuck this side quest in particular. Should be another blue chew on this island. Yeah, pop it right next to me. Look at him go. Give me the blue goop. What do I have now? I have 4. I thought I had 5. Any yellow rupee. Alright, I guess we're going for ultimate bomb bag. We have the biggest wallet, and now we're getting the biggest bomb bag, which means we can just... So which 2 are for the arrows later? Northern and Western? Northern and Southern? I don't remember. Yeah, that's the 99 bombs. Yeah, okay. Biggest bomb bag. Fairies in this fountain shall ease your weariness. I'm not fatigued at all, but thank you. I appreciate the thought. I'm definitely going to get the 2 big quivers, too, at least, because, man, not enough arrows in this game. With just, like, the 30. Alright, boat. Where are you? Boat. 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 Boats, boats, boats. Okay, I need this way.
Can I? No. This way. Yes. So now we just place the last pearl, and we're good. And we just sail right into Tower of the Gods. We're done. Very leisurely stream, not too bad. We finished 2 dungeons. We got crazy upgrades. We got both big wallets. We got both big bomb bags. Next stream we'll get the bow, and then we'll get the 2 bow upgrades. There's a few big octos scattered across the ocean. I need to remember which one gives you a double magic meter, because that's fucking rad. Probably do some of that off screen. Not like get it off screen, but I'll find out off screen like where it's at, because I don't want to just blindly try to look around, figure out where it is. I want to say it's on like the southern end of the map. Oh fuck! Oh shit! No, fuck! Please don't. Oh, gotta avoid that shit. Just until the next dungeon. Once we do the next dungeon on the next stream, won't be a problem for that. Especially if we can get a quiver upgrade first. Keep turning my fucking thing the wrong way. There we go. And we place the last pearl. This will be Din's, the orange one. Look at his nose. Got a funny nose. Thank you. Another hand touches the beacon. The bacon. It's like that thing where it's like if you say beer can in a British accent, it sounds like bacon in a Jamaican accent. I fucking love that post so much. Kaboom! Splish! Kaboom! Splish! Kaboom! Splish! The Treforche. Big tower. Get in me, child. Get in the boat. Get out of the tub. Tower of the Gods. Now he's gonna fucking talk and monologue. He starts monologuing. This tower, which the Pearl of the Gods have caused to appear, is a place that the gods of the ancient world prepare so that they might test the courage of men. Only one who is able to overcome the trials that await here will be acknowledged by the gods to be a true hero. Only then will that hero be permitted the will and power to destroy the great evil. We adore that which you must obtain now lays before you. You must believe in your own courage, which has led you to triumph over the many hardships you have faced, and you must triumph once again. You must rise above the trial of the gods. Fucking get in there. Get the fuck inside the tower. That'll show us around in here. This is the Tower of the Gods. It is the next dungeon we have. I always think it's neat how they actually let you skip the third dungeon technically with Jabun. Like his whole island was destroyed, so there's not another dungeon. So this is the third dungeon, even though it's technically the in-between after the first 3 thing. Anyways, that will be all for this stream for tonight. Thanks to everybody that joined.
This has been The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, obviously. I don't know when the next stream will be. Probably sometime next week. I, as always, will let everybody know. You know, I message people to let them know. I always post on my Twitter. I always feel weird plugging my Twitter in my videos. Half because it just feels weird to do that, and half because sometimes I change my URLs and stuff, and I don't want to say, like, oh, follow me here, and then that's not my @ later on. It's like somebody else's, because they took it, and then I'm plugging somebody else's Twitter. So, for anybody watching this, if you're watching it on Twitch or YouTube, either way, my Twitter is linked on both of those. You can find it there. I always tweet when I'm going to be streaming. I share it on my Facebook, which is for my friends only. But for any friends watching, if you're ever curious, you can check my Facebook. I started sharing it on my Instagram story. My Instagram is also friends only. So my Twitter's pretty much for anybody. Anyone can follow my Twitter. I don't care. But yeah, keep checking my Twitter, Facebook, and or Instagram stories, and you'll know when the next stream is. Next stream will obviously be Wind Waker. I'm very much enjoying playing through Wind Waker. I love it to death. I will be playing through the whole game, and then after that, I will figure out what I'm doing. I stopped trying to be like, oh, I'm going to do this after this, because then I end up finishing one game, and the game I was like, oh, I'm going to do this next. I don't do, because I'm constantly flip-flopping on what I'm playing. I have an idea of what I want to do after Wind Waker, but I don't want to say it and then not commit to it, so we'll see. There's still quite a bit of Wind Waker left. Like, this is like a third of the way through the game after this dungeon. So we still got a good amount. So we don't have to worry about playing anything else for a while. But thanks everybody that joined in. This has been Wind Waker. I've been your host, Back to Baskin. And I will see you all whenever the next one is in however many days.